Well, hello, all of you beautiful people. What is going on, Moon Gang? Very sorry about that. Obviously, I just had some technical difficulties. For me, I tried to start it. It just said error, so I had to restart it. My huge apologies on that. I'm sure I just messed with a lot of people. Very sorry. But hey, guys, let's get going. So many things going on today. Bitcoin just hit 50,000. Of course, we have to talk about that. You guys know, if you were here last week, we bought some call options on Riot. I bought some call options. Let's see how that plays out. We have to talk about AMC Tuesday 2 million 930. We got to talk about that. Exciting things. If we take a look at SNDL, looking strong, pushing 225. AMC, we're looking for it to hold $6. We'll be talking about Palantir, Apple, right? There's just so many things going on today. I hope you are excited, Moon Gang. Strap in. We are going to have a very interesting market open for this short and trading week. Before we get into what's going on with SNDL and Riot, let's quickly go over, just for all my Palantir fans, PLTR. It's a data analytics company. Their biggest customer is the US government. They just reported their earnings, and as you can see, they closed out the market on Friday very close to 32. They're actually now trading down closer to 30, which is actually one of my own buy zones. So I'll be watching this throughout the day. I might be picking up some extra shares. I'm really liking this as a dip buying opportunity. I just want to clarify what happened with it. Palantir stock drops after surprise loss, although revenue beat expectations. Shares of Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR, dropped after the data integration and software company reported a surprise fourth quarter loss, although revenue rose more than forecast. The company reported a net loss that narrowed to 148 million or 8 cents a share. If you want to know more of the details about this, you can find it under Market Watch. I just want to let you know what's going on with Palantir. They lost, but then they also beat on revenue, so kind of a mixed earnings report. But overall, I am a long-term bull on Palantir. Now let's talk about what's going on with Apple and Bitcoin. This was just announced. Apple Pay now supports Bitcoin payments for the first time. This is huge. We were talking about this last week after Elon/Tesla started putting Bitcoin on the books and accepting it for payment for the vehicles. We were talking about Apple most likely being the next company to support the cryptocurrency, and it looks like that happened. Definitely supportive of Bitcoin getting to 50K, that's for sure. Though Apple has historically had something of a love-hate relationship with Bitcoin, the company seems to be slowly but surely coming to the conclusion that the cryptocurrency isn't something it can realistically avoid or ignore. I don't want to go through all this. I just want to read this part right here. For Power Blockchain users, the BitPay wallet app supports an array of options to buy and store crypto and make online payments. Users can instantly buy gift cards for hundreds of top retailers in-store and online. The BitPay card enables customers to instantly convert cryptocurrency into a fiat currency, which is then loaded onto the card and can be spent anywhere MasterCard debit is accepted around the world. Customers can also use the cards online for purchases and to withdraw from ATMs. So basically right now, Apple's supportive of Bitcoin, MasterCard, and Tesla. We have three big names, and I'm sure more and more will follow. Cryptocurrency, guys, I know we've been talking a lot about GME, AMC, SNDL TLRY. There's so many big movers, and Bitcoin/crypto is one of them. Of course, we have Doge Army. We will be watching all that throughout the day. I just wanted to lay the foundation, what's going on today, and most likely for the week. Now let's quickly turn our attention to what's going on with AMC. This is AMC's daily chart. Let me switch over to the half-hour chart. Let's go to 2 hour just so we can better see what's going on. So right here, we're creating a very nice base in the low fives. Let me throw up the RSI relative strength index. Oh, this is horribly colored. Let me switch it just so it's more obvious. All right, you guys should be able to better see this. All right, there we go. Okay, so right when we got into this zone, obviously we know at one point AMC was trading around $20 with part of that short squeeze involving AMC slash GME. I'm bringing this to your attention now because it does look like we have a very nice base that's finally put in onto AMC. When you compare AMC and GME, I am a lot more bullish on the long-term prospects of AMC relative to GME. And right now, I will explain what's going on today, but just in general, if we look back over the past week, we have this nice trend line. It's looking that like things are finally turning around in the RSI. So we'll see how it plays out this week, but I wouldn't be surprised at some point if we can hold that $6 today. That's in a very important technical level. Above 6, we have 625 followed by 650. Above 650 will most likely break above this trend line, and then we could see some upside from there. So $6, 625, 650 are 3 levels of clear importance that we will be watching on AMC. And maybe if you guys have seen it on social media, we've been seeing this whole thing about Tuesday 2 million. What it is, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a tax expert. I just share my own opinions on things. I just want to share what's going on with social media right now through a very related Reddit, Wall Street Bets Elite. They're calling for this movement, which is Tuesday 2 million. So basically at 9, they're trying to get at 9:30 today, which will be in almost 20 minutes, that 2 million people will be attempting to buy AMC. I don't know if this movement, what it'll generate. I just want to let you know what's going on. I view me much more of like reporting what's going on with the news, all this stuff, keeping you guys up to date on Reddit. So just know today, Tuesday 2 million, 9:30, they're trying to get 2 million people to buy AMC. And of course, with that many people buying, if it does happen, you would think that it would go up, but let's see how it plays out. It's going to be fun. We'll know the answer in 20 minutes. So just so you guys know what's going on with Tuesday 2 million. Also, this is a very good point for me to quickly. So the artist of today's thumbnail is Ben, awesome artist, great stuff. Check out his website, check out his Twitter. He helped me design today's thumbnail. And also, if you guys have been checking out any of the live stream, like those intros that everyone seems to be very, very excited about. Hang on one second. I don't know why it's not coming up. Hang on, let me bring it up for you. I just want to give one more awesome artist shout out. Here we go. Right here, Charlie, he's a member of the Moongating Discord. He is the one who is responsible for making that awesome intro to all the live stream clips. So shout out to Charlie. I love that intro. The feedback from it has been amazing. You guys are loving it. So all the props for that go right to Charlie. If you yourself are an artist, and you want to send something my way, I love to plug artists, really cool artistic things coming through. You guys are just a phenomenal, awesome community. All right, now that we have that out of the way, so today, huge things to watch. Let's just pull up cryptos for a second. Right here, I'm using, this is through Bitstamp. I guess I could switch it over to Coinbase. I know a lot of people are on that one. So Coinbase, I just want to bring it up to show you that it's very, very similar. I just happen to have all of the technicals already drawn out on this one. Bitcoin hit 50K while a lot of us were getting ready for the market this morning. 50K, that's awesome. No doubt, because it was assisted by that app, the announcement between Apple and MasterCard. So many exciting things to go right here. Ethereum still very much following its technicals. Dogecoin is below 6 cents, but I do want to bring up something that's going on with Dogecoin, and of course that space cowboy Elon. Let's just bring this up. If major Dogecoin holders sell most of their coins, I will get my full support. Too much concentration is the only real issue in my opinion. I will literally pay actual dollars if they just void their accounts. So once again, Elon's still coming in giant support of Dogecoin. Worthwhile to pay attention to. Right now, it seems like Dogecoin is very, very tied to celebrity announcements, endorsements, things of that nature. So it is worthwhile to kind of have your finger on the pulse of what's happening in that world. Just so you guys know, I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. I'm riding Dogecoin for the wave, but I am a long-term investor on Bitcoin and Ethereum at this moment in time. Over the weekend, I've been studying a lot. It seems like a lot of people in chat are super fired up about Cardano. So I was looking into that. Seems interesting. To my understanding, it's like a 3rd generation coin. So the technology is a bit more advanced. So I want to study more of it, but I know a lot of people are in Cardano. Obviously, guys, I just need you guys to all understand that I read your comments. We're always just looking for opportunity. If you think you have like an opportunity that's being slept on by everyone, let me know. I'll try to do the research. I'll present it to the group. It's just like, I view this as like one fun group. We're just sharing ideas and seeing how it goes. None of this is just like buy and sell alerts. Don't think of it that way. Hang on. Can I change the aesthetics of this? I don't want it all white. Settings. Hang on. I also don't want to show too much information. Let me see if I could do this really quick to make it better visually. Account. How do you do this? Account. Settings. Let me quickly find it. That white is going to cause us to all go blind throughout the day. Preferences. Where is this? Security. Just want to figure this out really quick because I love showing my account throughout the day. I love being as transparent as I possibly can. I'm just having a tough time tracking this down. Preferences, app appearance, here we go. Dark. All right, close. We are back in business. All right, so right now we're down $100, pretty much flat on the day. These are all the call options I am in. I'm looking to probably get out of CCIV early because those do expire this Friday. Neo, Riot, and Virgin Galactic I have till the end of Feb. Those are all Feb 26. These are the 4 option plays I'll be looking at today. Riot right now is up big. Riot closed right around $50, but as you can see in pre-market trading, it's trading at 54. That call option will be up massive. Right now, it's up just 1%, pretty much break even. As soon as the market opens, this call option will jump by a considerable amount. I have 2, so maybe I'll lock in 1 off the bat just to get some profits locked in for the day. We'll see how that goes. Let me know, guys, what are the big watchers today? When I was doing my own analysis on everything, I feel like we've already kind of covered everything. Like on the right side of the screen here, we have the overall market, the 3 main cryptocurrencies, AMC, GME, SNDL TLRY, Riot, CCIV, SPCE, Neo, Tesla. Neo, I'm looking for another interesting day. If it can hold 60, I'm looking for this breakout of the high 60s, 61. That's why I bought the call options, just buying it off technical support. Tesla, very, very nice bounce off of the high 700. Looks like it's fighting back today, which is great, great news. So I'm excited to see how this all plays out. Let me know what you guys are watching. I'll put Riot on the bottom here, AMC on the top. I just want to see how this Tuesday 2 million thing. I no longer have my call options on AMC. They expired, but I do still have all my AMC and GME shares. Let's get going. Let's get this energy moving today. Let's go. Noodles, passionate. Let's go, let's go. Cosmic D, hello, hello. Let's get going, everyone. Let's get excited. All right, we have about 15 minutes. So is there any other news that like we just have to go over? What's going on? Let me know. APHA, okay, we'll look at APHA, OEG. Let's pull those up. We can do some quick chart breakdowns before. So OEG just kind of trading sideways. All right, I will look at Zcan. So OEG, we're looking for a break above either 950 or kind of a break below $8. It's trading sideways, so watch those levels. Mark them out. 950, $8. Bull bear scenario, so we can stay on top of that one. Zcan, let's check that out. All right, maybe we need the daily on this guy. Oh, huge gap up. What kind of company is it? Producer, manufacturing, industrial conglomerates. Huge gap up. When things like that happen, just pay attention to see if it holds. Like I like to wait a bit. I don't really like to make trades, like opening trades before 9:45. I like to let the market play out a bit. So see if that holds. It might quickly shoot for a gap fill down at 5:30. So Joshua, just be mindful of that. I really don't know why it's gapping up. I don't know the fundamentals on it. What else is moving today? SOS. I see a lot of people talking about SOS. Internet Software Limited. Okay, so huge gap up. It's already trading at 965. Be careful right at $10. This support back here in March of 2019 and December of 2018 will most likely turn into resistance, because on top of being support, it's also just an important key psychological level. So pay attention to 10. Similar to Zkin, see if the gap can hold. So just be mindful. For me, I wouldn't chase this, a massive gap up. If you're in it, congrats, you're up big. But for me, I want to see how it plays out. You guys know I love to buy as close to support as possible. So just be a bit mindful of that one. What else is going on? Mara and Riot, thoughts if you think that'll go down, have a buy-in at a lower. Okay, so Mara and Riot, Jojo, thank you very much for that super chat. Here's what's going on. So Mara, I believe, is the oil play, right? Marathon. Yeah. Okay. So oil's been doing well lately. So Marathon most likely doing well. We are trading at 42 at this moment. So I really like that it got above this resistance at 40. That's awesome. The next resistance looks like it's around 45 actually. So I would be targeting those levels. I don't have a position after 45. You have 47. I'm just looking at these previous levels where the stock was rejected. But Marathon itself most likely will keep running as long as oil holds strong. On the other hand, we have the blockchain play, which is Riot. And if you guys were tuning in last week when I closed the week out, I was just saying, hey, I want exposure to Riot because it's a way to almost play Bitcoin over the weekend. I thought that there was going to be bullish follow through, like knock on wood. Thus far, I did get lucky. Bitcoin did hit 50K. It looks like it could potentially keep running. Like, who knows? We're going to be watching BTCs throughout the day. But as long as Bitcoin as a whole remains strong, Riot will be looking good. It closed out the week just below $50 at $49.28. We're already gapping up to 54 today. It hit a high of 58. So Riot, very interested in seeing how Riot plays out today. I'm hoping to capture some gains on it for sure. I'm bullish on Riot as long as I'm bullish on crypto. Thank you for that super chat, Jojo. I hope that helps you guys. What else are we all looking at today? Oh, can anyone confirm? A couple people were just messaging me this morning that Mara, not oil. Oh, Mara. Am I confusing that with Marathon, like the oil company? What is Mara. Okay, Marathon. So I'm confusing it with Marathon, the oil company. Mara Patent Group, not Marathon. Marathon Patent Group is the crypto one. So, well, overall, you guys should know that oil is running. It's holding strong. So any of those oil plays out there. But anyway, so Mara, M-A-R-A, different than the Marathon oil, looks very, very strong, similar to Riot. Like, I would assume that they're going to be moving together as long as crypto is strong. As you guys know, my Riot position, I have 55 strike calls. I have 2 of them. They expire at the end of Feb. Right now I'm break even. I am expecting quite a large jump up. I paid $7.50 per one, so it's a $1,500 position. But that'll be very, very different in 10 minutes when the market opens. All right, how is SNDL? I know there's some people in Discord still like SNDL moving back. All right, and also I believe the same with Tilray, actually kind of perking up a bit. Yeah, 31. Above 32, I mean, as things get moving, we'll see what the hot move of the day today is. And of course, we could pull it up on the big screen and do more of an analysis just to map out the technicals, know what levels of support and resistance like we really, really care about. So guys, whenever there's big movers, if you're seeing a big sector, let me know. We will definitely be talking about anything that's moving. I'm kind of excited. I think things could be bouncing back today, finally, for AMC. So that's going to be an interesting one. Let's look at IP. Thank you, Grape, for that. Looks like it's kind of going for this gap fill today, whatever this low is at 49.75. So it can hold, if it can hold 49.75, clear resistance between the high 49s and 50. On the top side of that, potentially a nice pop all the way to 52. So I would be watching that. Pretty decent graph though. I like the bounce off the low RSI. Interesting opportunity. Seems kind of bullish overall. Like, I just want to see if there's follow through above that $50. SNDL TWS, and Greg says ICUP. All right. So once again, it looks like there are some of these marijuana plays moving. I just want to remind all of you that MJ is a good ETF that tracks all these as a whole. Just a lot of the marijuana industry. Looks like right here on this dip, the RSI was severely oversold. Seemed at that point, obviously in hindsight, not only did we have the support from back here in early Feb, the RSI was blown out. Looked at this point to be a nice dip buying opportunity. Let's see if there's any follow through on it. Also, let's check out TWS. TWS is not coming up. So not a Greg. Let me know what you mean by TWS. I'm happy to bring it up. Okay, let's look up Fubo, the sports streaming thing. And I also believe that Fubo is working to get into the world of sports gambling. They bought out Balto Sports. Fubo, nice bounce back. I liked these levels of support. I was actually trying to get in here and sell here. Obviously, there was more juice to squeeze out of it. Maybe bottoming out. I would look for a confirmation on this one. I'd feel more comfortable if it gets above this, like the $50 mark, on posting this new higher low. Let's draw a quick trend line. Yeah, so I would kind of just be paying attention to the $50 key psychological level, this trend line, see what happens there from here. If the breakout above 50 can hold. But I think there is like a decent sentiment, a decent bullish sentiment following through on Fubo. About a month ago, I had some call options on it. Right now, I have no position on Fubo, but I definitely lean towards bullish on it. Yeah, PLTR, we definitely were talking about that. So they reported earnings. It was kind of a mixed bag. They didn't hit on earnings, but then the revenue was good. I already had this marked out right below 30. I like this trend line. I like the support from this previous resistance. I might be picking up some today for like a long-term hold on Palantir. In fact, before the market gets going, this is what's in my public portfolio. This is what I show to all you guys. I also need you to know that I have my own like retirement, bigger investment portfolio. This is more for fun, to just like explain some of my thoughts, to put my money where my mouth is. So these are my 4 call options: CCIV, NEO, Riot, SPCE. At this moment in time, I'm most worried about SPCE because their test flight was scrubbed. And over the weekend, we didn't get any updates of when they plan on like rescheduling it. I believe that Virgin Galactic is down in pre-market right now. Let me just see if it's holding. It is down a bit, but it's super low volume. I'm just praying that it can hold this bottom trend line. If it breaks below it, especially on volume, I will have to cut the position for a like decent size loss. But what I'm looking for is a breakout above this trend line around 57, and then a breakout above 59.40. So out of my 4 call options, that's the one I'm most worried about. Guys, I have not sold my AMC or GME. Here's proof. I'm still in my AMC GME position. And here are my other investments: Apple, Alibaba, CCIV, DraftKings, Fuel Cell, Palantir, Workhorse, and then I have Doge, Ethereum, and I own quite a bit of Bitcoin in my BlockFi account. All right, 4-minute warning, team. Let's get going. Very excited to see how today gets going. Let's switch this over to the Tilray. I'll throw up SNDL on the bottom left. I know there's a lot of SNDL interest. We'll go to 1 minute here. We'll go to 1 minute. Let's get ready for the opening. All right. Who is, guys, let me know in the chat, where's more interest? Are you guys still in on AMC, or is there more interest in this point in the cannabis sector stocks? Let me know. Not a Greg, TSM. Let me do that really quick. TSM. Oh, I like TSM. So this is a big supplier to companies such as Apple. They're like one of the largest electronic component suppliers to like huge companies. New all-time high. To me, I'm not day trading TSM. I'm just looking at it as like a great long-term investment. It's a massive producer for some of the biggest companies on this planet. I don't really follow them day to day. I would have loved to pick some up as close to 100 as possible, but it's still pushing. Okay, huge excitement in AMC, like very clear off the bat. So AMC is going to stay up top as long as it's moving and doing something. SNDL is going to be in the bottom left. I'll like hot swap out this bottom right one to see what's going on. I just need to clarify, just in case I'm selling Riot quickly, just so you know, I have 2 at 750. I will be, just so you know, I might sell one right off the bat just to lock in profit. So I want you to, I'm just calling out my plays ahead of time just in case things get pretty hectic. But I would love for a huge pop. I'm excited to see if this volume actually follows through with that whole Tuesday 2 million thing on AMC. I just pulled up the volume. It's on the bottom of the screen. Maybe I should pull up volume on all of these. Let's get going, Moon Gang. Let's get the excitement. I feel like we need to get, since it's a shortened trading week, we almost have to get the excitement from yesterday and today all packed into today because the market wasn't open yesterday. We're down on 1 day of excitement, so we got to get this energy going. Good vibes only, absolutely no suits. Let me hang on, YouTube. I completely forgot. Let me grab something over here. All right. All right. If you guys have anything of importance to send me throughout the day, remember @Matt_Kohrs on Twitter and on Instagram. I would really appreciate if you guys could retweet this out into the interwebs, get more people here. Let's have a good time. Let's go see what's going on with the market open. We have about a minute left. Ding, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Neo Riot, CCIV. Where is CCIV? Here we go. The bell is about to go off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Ding. Market is open. AMC off the bat red. I thought it was going to get hit with green. All right. Huge jump right away in these Riot calls, up 35%. Let's see what happens with that. David, what's up, brother? How you been? Let's have a solid week. Thank you, David. Awesome to see you. Welcome back. Hope you had a great long weekend. Now let's make some money, David. Shout out. That was a huge super chat. Thank you. Let's go, Moon Gang. All right. BTC will be up here. It's also on the top right, just so you guys know. Right now it's trading under 49. Kind of rejected at 50. Like I think it hit 50,600 depending on which exchange you're using. But I would love for Bitcoin to not only hit 50K again, but let's see if it can get above it. Oh, anyway, I wanted to ask you, Moon Gang, some people were tweeting at me that Charles Schwab bought 3.7 million shares of AMC. Can anyone confirm that? I didn't want to say it like definitively happened or anything because I couldn't like find that specific piece of information. But could anyone let me know if they also heard it or if they have the information to back that up? Good tip on TradingView, press indicators and look for a super trend. All right, I'll have to do that. Is BNGO running? BNGO. Was BNGO nice gap up? Yeah, BNGO. So right now it looks like a lot of the market gapped up, but it's not being held. But also keep in mind, we're a minute in. I love to wait the first 15 minutes, see how things play out, especially on the first day of a trading week. Lots of positions, huge volume relative to the rest of the day. Look at this, Riot already going. All right. Just so everyone knows, like I said, I do have 2 Riot call options. I'm just seeing what I can do with them. Riot, so I'm in at Riot at what is this, 750. So I'm gonna try to sell one at 1250 to lock in $500. 1250. I'll let you know if it fills. I put the order out. Let's see if it goes. How is our friend CCIV doing? CCIV dropping a bit. Remember last week it closed at 39, the high 39s, but it did get above 40. I want some nice follow through. SNDL selling off once again. Keep in mind, SNDL $2 is what we wanted to hold. Key psychological level. That's what I'm watching. AMC fighting back at 6. That's very good if AMC can hold 6. Huge line of importance for bears, bulls. $6. SNDL looks like it might bounce actually a little bit early. We're seeing some volume flow in. Let's go. I'm seeing a lot of excitement in SNDL. I know Dave Portnoy at Barstool Sports kind of picks up some interest for it. He's been in and out of it. How's Tilray doing? Tilray up. It's at 31, holding 31. That's exciting. Come on, Riot. Make me proud. Keep moving. I'm seeing some comments about SCKT from the chat. Matthew, ERTF, stuff about hiding shorts. Matthew, I'll have to look into the XRT ETF stuff about hiding GME shorts. Thoughts? I'll have to look into it. I haven't heard of it. I'll write that down and check into it. XRT holding GME shorts. I'll look into it. All right, Riot is on the move. Makes kind of sense. Bitcoin also at 49.2. Here's Bitcoin in the top right. Nice. Remember the high is 58. I have that one order to sell at 1250 just so I can lock in $500. SPCE is bringing me down, but it looks like NEO is pushing. NIO, the EV play. Well, SCKT, people have been asking about SCKT. Let me quickly bring that up. Looks like it's a big mover, SCKT. Huge gap up. Do we have anything on the news of what happened with S-Socket Mobile? Let me know. I did not, Chris Woodward, I did not sell SPCE. I'm still in it right now. Just getting... I'm going for like a miracle play. Basically, this support that I have mapped out on it in the low 51s. I'm hoping that this acts as support. If it breaks, I have to get out. Just a trade that didn't go my way. I was buying on this breakout, didn't hold. The test flight got scrubbed. I'm just hoping 51.22 can hold. Riot still pushing. SNDL. Let's go, team. What else is moving? Let me know those big movers. Sends, Doge, what's Doge at? Doge at 5.5 cents. I really want Doge back above 7 cents. That's an important level for it. Just so everyone knows, we are pushing my first sale target on Riot $1 more. I'm pushing for 12.50 on that first one. I'll let you know if it ever goes through. AMC looks like it's gearing up to test $6 once again. It looks like that whole Tuesday 2 million buyers thing didn't play out the way they wanted it to. All right, HYLN is moving. Oh, nice. Hylion, another EV play, big resistance at $20. If it can get on the top side of that, that's looking good. Just Hylion, I have that in my own retirement portfolio. I'm in at 30, so I'm still down quite a bit, but I look at it as like a longer term hold. They're in the world of like switching out Class 8 vehicles, those big trucks you see on the highway, to EV. They redo the powertrain. So if that's an EV play that you're interested in, just so you know. God, I really, really want CCIV to get moving. It's down 5% today. That's big. I think people were waiting to see, they were hoping that there would be an announcement between the SPAC and Lucid Motors. Obviously, that did not materialize this weekend, but we'll see what happens from here. At least Neo's at 61. That's exciting. All right, Riot. I need Riot to swing back. What was that pre-market high? The pre-market high was 58.38. All right, let's go. Moon Gang, what are you watching? Who's up money? PMG, orders placed through Cash App take a while to get through. Keep that in mind. Thank you for that shout out. Anyone on Cash App, it does take a bit to get through. Someone just said Tesla's falling. Watch Tesla at 800. Watch for support there. All right. Bitcoin still hanging at 49.2. Ethereum just under 1800. Doge at 5.5 still. AMC battling it out to reclaim that $6 mark. Riot's moving. CCIV actually positive trend. Space above 52. Neo 61, Tesla. Okay, we're getting a good basis for the day. Yes, I'm still in GME. I'm still in AMC. All right. TRCH on the daily movers list. Thank you, K Franco. I appreciate that. SOS is moving. Cosmic. What are we looking at there? Okay, so this is what's going on with SCKT. Thank you for this. They launched DuraScan for the iPhone 12. That's awesome. Multiple sources. Wilson, what's going on? So shout out to Nuke Dukem, GCam, Cosmic D, Wilson, K Franco, all alive, already posting great information. Tilray, APHA, Cosmic D, inhales. Love it. All right, AMC coming back down. Looks like it's having a tough time getting back above 6. All right, maybe. So TRCH. Wait, TRCH. Did I do that one right? TRCH. Yep, daily movers. Looks like Torchlight Energy Resources up quite a bit. I'm not in this. It's just getting posted in the Discord. It's gone from sub 3 up to 4. Nice, huge percentage gain. It's up 41%. That's awesome. Riot coming back. Hopefully I can get out, capture some profits. CCIV on the move, team. SNDL selling off. Let's throw CCIV up here. I know there's people in CCIV. Look at this movement. Who's in CCIV? Let me know. Discord and or YouTube chat. Neo. Matt, you currently have more viewers and more likes than another trading channel with 1 million plus subs that's also streaming the market now. Crushing it, dude. Zip, I appreciate that. And honestly, the entire success, the entire fun and energy of this is all thanks to you guys. If you're listening in, whether you've been following me now for a couple weeks or today's your first day, all of it goes to you. Your support is incredible. The community that the Moon Gang has become is phenomenal. I wake up every day so excited to hang out with all of you. Like I truly, truly do. Yesterday, I felt like that, what's that? The Narcos Pablo Escobar meme where he's just like sitting around all day. Like I felt like I was missing out because the market was closed. Like usually I like the breaks on market holidays. And now with this awesome community, like I miss it. I was so close to streaming yesterday just to talk to everyone. But thank you. That's so incredibly nice. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Let's have a good time. Let's learn some stuff. Hopefully we're making some money. CCIV on the move. Come on, CCIV. $40 magic line. Riot also on the move. Who is anyone else in Riot? I know I'm in Riot, but I'm also looking to capture profits pretty soon. Riot looking for this breakout of 57.50. It's coming. There's so much momentum behind Riot right now. Let's go. Oh, I would love the day, if I'm ever fortunate, which I think it will come, to hit 100K subs. That would be so cool. I would love to do, like, that's when you get the silver play button. I would love to do the reveal, show all of you guys on it, just because I view it as a huge moon gang thing. Like I don't view this as just me, Matt Kohrs. Like we are one family, one community. Obviously I mess around. We're all space apes and that stuff, but it really is because of you awesome people. All right, GSAT is breaking down. Lenny, what is going on, brother? I hope you had a great weekend, Lenny. Happy to have you back. Lenny calling out GSAT. Breaking down, well, it looks like the support was found right here on Friday's support and also on the Thursday's resistance. So clearly $2.30 is pretty important. If this can hold, might be a good risk reward setup, especially because like the upside is like pretty decent. But if it breaks below 230, I mean, your next stop is 215. Past that, you have 2. So just Lenny, check out 230. That's what I would personally do. I would actively stock 230 and see how it reacts to that. Cosmic trying to short moon gang. Breaking our heart. Let's go. All right, Riot's still moving. CCIV coming back, guys. CCIV, we might as well throw a party for it above 40. What's going on with Bitcoin? If SNDL ends up moving at all, let me know. I'm going to throw up Bitcoin here because it also looks like Bitcoin's on the move. Might be moving for that 50K again. It briefly held it early this morning. So we got to have a moon gang party if it gets above 50K. Andrew, morning, Matt and Greg. Any other noobs confused when stream wasn't on yesterday when the market was closed? Yeah, I was getting some messages of people making sure like that I was all right. And first of all, thank you so much. But no, it was just market closed and I was prepared to stream some crypto, but like it just, Bitcoin didn't look like it had the momentum to fall through to 50. Andrew, thank you for that super chat. Very kind. PLTR 3150 call expiring March 5th. What do you think? John Peters, that's a good question. Ooh, Churchill breakdown, but Riot looking strong, Bitcoin looking strong. These are going to trend together. Bitcoin, crypto, and Riot will trend together. Probably the same with Mara. Once again, I'm sorry for messing that up before. I was always thinking about the oil stock. PLTR, it's in my buy range. Like it is showing a bit of weakness. You might want to see what happens at 28.26. But to me, this is a great dip buy. I don't know if March is enough time, but I am a long-term bull on Palantir. So like to me, this is a good opportunity to buy more. But hey, that's my own silly opinion. All right, Riot, make me proud. I'm close to getting my first thing filled. Once again, I have I have 2. I'm trying to sell 1 at $12.50, lock in $500 in profit, start today off right. I'm close at $12.50. We're getting there. Come on, Riot. SNDL, let's pull up SNDL again. SNDL trying to fight it out at 215. Let's throw up AMC. AMC. Not a good sign it couldn't hold 6. The whole Tuesday 2 million movement doesn't seem to really be like bringing anything like too exciting through. Oh, someone is saying that E-Trade is blocking AMC. Is anyone else? Can you guys confirm that if you're on E-Trade? SPCE selling off sub 51. Man, I might have to just cut that for a big loss. That is not looking the best. Ugh, Riot. How's my SPCE doing? SPCE is really, really bringing me down right now. Shoot. All right, Riot, let's make some money back. All right, getting a shout out for, what is this one? Yeah, the Cosmic D, I agree. The overall volume does seem to be pretty low today. CMGR is up 15%. Maybe a mistaken identity of Clubhouse social media. Could be. VISM is up 10%, 13%. Let's check out TRCH. I'll throw that up on the bottom left really quick. TRCH. TRCH on the move. Huge gap up. It found a base at $4, and TRCH is on the move today. Torchlight Energy Resources, ticker symbol TRCH, already up 54% today, almost 55%. That is phenomenal. Awesome. Is anyone in TRCH? Mayor. VYNE had a 1-to-4 reverse stock split over the weekend. Historically, do splits, reverse splits, like they affect the share price in a certain way? So they shouldn't, because theoretically it's equivalent to turning a $5 bill into 5 $1 bills or vice versa. So it shouldn't, but it ends up actually having an impact. For example, when Apple and Tesla announced their stock split, the stock actually ran up all the way to the actual day of the stock split. So it shouldn't, because nothing is fundamentally different about the company. But it does, and I think that's just more of a psychology thing of people think that it's cheaper when it's like not. The company still has the same value. All right, let's take a look at MVIS. I know that is a desired one. Hang on, I'll just do TRCH still on the move. Worthwhile to throw onto your watch list. I am not in TRCH, but it's moving today. All right, let's look at the daily MVIS. MVIS, it's just kind of in no man's land right now. It either needs to break out from the high on Thursday, which is at 21.75. But if it does, I would think that it could go past 22. That's just my own thoughts. Of course, anything can happen, but I would think that it could go past 22. So we'll see how that plays out. But it's looking bullish overall. Like, if you're not in it, it's not my style to chase MVIS, but this chart is bullish. It looks like it's probably going to hit a new all-time high today. Heather, thank you. That's so kind. Thank you for that super chat. Happy to have new subscribers. Need help finding a good brokerage in the UK with loads of stocks that I can invest in, and that's a good portfolio like Robinhood and pays dividend. That's from S Speechless. So if anyone is in the UK right now and feels like very confident about their brokerage, shout it out, help out a fellow space ape. That is for S Speechless. Horse and Oak, welcome back. Can you look and comment on at SOS? Yes, thank you for once again returning, Horse and Oak. We are checking out SOS. Riot moving again. Looks like Riot is about to gun for a new all-time high. SOS, huge gap up. So be careful. The market loves to do gap fills. That would be already sub 8. But let's look at it on an intraday basis. So I'm not in SOS, but I know it's been a popular one lately. Like, people are killing it. So right here, this is kind of a bullish looking chart, honestly, at least on an intraday. Look at that. Found a nice base at 1080. So if you guys force me to get into SOS right now, what I would do is I would just use 1080 as my risk point. I would hope for a breakout. I would pay attention to a rejection at 12.50, so about $1. So decent intraday risk to reward setup, just not exactly my style, but those are the levels I would watch. I would watch this intraday support at 10.80, 10.90, and the upcoming resistance at 12.50. And basically, I would just have my fingers crossed that there's a bullish follow through. But depending, I don't really know what's going on of why they gapped up so much. So it could obviously just get smacked pretty quickly, but interesting looking chart. Okay, so someone just bought AMC. I'm a little slow. Took me a little bit to get that. But anyway, someone is buying AMC on E-Trade without issues. We're getting positive things about SENS. SENS is on the move today. Let's look at the daily chart for everyone. They just had really cool announcements related to like a diabetic tool, I believe. Nice gap up. It hit a new all-time high, gap up from basically it was just trading at 4. Now it's already up 25%. It's up 23% on the day. SENS, I know that there's some holders in it. So that's pretty interesting. Like in between both these groups, I know people are making money on SENS. That's awesome. Looks like things are selling off a bit right now. Gio Franco, yeah, I mean, SENS, like, you'd be chasing if you get in now, but it's kind of a fundamental development with their diabetic tool, so that's great. It gapped up. Obviously, the market is really liking their technical advancements. What's going on? AMC, the big line in the sand is at $6. Watch AMC. The Bulls need to retake that. George, what's going on? Hey, good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend. Do you think NNDM is a good to enter buy position right now? All right, let's throw up NNDM. I was in that. I sold it only because I wanted to free up some capital. NNDM, I really like this bounce off of this trend line. That makes me confident in it. NNDM has the capability to push like $18. As you can see here, let's go on to this daily chart. So we just have like kind of a wedge situation. So I would look for it to hold maybe this support in the low 14s, this trend line. So basically, personally, I would try to what I'm going to do is try to re-enter as close to 14 as possible. And I'll watch this region between like 16 and 1650 as resistance. For those of you who don't know about Nano Dimension, it is a 3D printing company, I believe, based in Israel. Lots of cash on hand. And also the CEO has basically admitted it that they're looking for a company to acquire, maybe multiple private businesses. When that announcement comes out, if it's like the right company to acquire, I could see the stock like really running. Getting some comments that eToro is down. How about SNPR? Oh, Tortoise Acquisition. Gap up. This is kind of obviously there's some bearish sentiment. I would be careful. Like, you do have a support at 1450. Then you have this resistance, which could turn into support at 14. But then you also have a gap fill at 13. So for me, I would wait to see how it reacts in this area from 13 to 14. I wouldn't rush this trade, but that's just my own style looking at this chart. I would love to see what the market makers do with this gap. All right, Riot turning back around. Okay, getting other confirmations that eToro is down. What do you think about OVV? OVV, huge. Like, it looks very bullish right now. Massively bullish, in fact. It looks like the next stop will be just above, like, right around $24. So it looks like, to me, if I had a position in it, which I don't, I would let the next $1.40 play out and see just how it reacts to 140. But if you're not in it, once again, just know that your closest support is close to 18. So if you're not in it yet, the risk reward isn't in your favor. But if you are in it, you might as well just ride that trend. Congrats, no more student loans. Well, congrats on the name, but I also hope you're in it. Here is one of the oil plays. So before I confused Mara with Marathon. The oil company marathon looks like it might actually be pushing up to 48. As oil goes up, this is going up, but just be careful. The RSI is kind of blown out with that. Rick L, any thoughts on, I believe this is Rolls Royce, RYCEY, Rolls Royce. So my thoughts on them is at this moment, RYCEY, there we go, is that they're, well, it's a penny stock, it's an OTC, so it's already not my favor. But man, it does look like it formed a nice base here at $1.30 with the RSI very, very low. So I kind of like that. Like if you're willing to take this 10-cent risk and like honor that risk, like if it breaks below, getting out of your position, but clearly there's a decent amount of upside. I mean, my first target would be 150, my next target 180, followed by that you have 250, and then of course you have this gap all the way up to 330. So the risk reward's in your favor, but for me, I just don't like OTC. I know that Rolls-Royce, I believe, is making the engines right now for Virgin Galactic. So that could be really, really interesting. So it does have prospects. NEO on the move. Okay, that's good. I still haven't sold one of my Riot calls. My Riot, once again, sitting at $12.50. We have about 40 cents to go. Looking to lock in 500. What is actually NEO doing? It would be nice if EV could wake up today, finally. I am bullish on NEO in the long term, and my reasoning for it was this breakout. It looked like it reaffirmed this trend line, and it's on the move again. So the next test for NEO is at 64. I'm looking for a bullish technical breakout on NEO at the $64 price level. From there, I mean, I kind of think it could run back up to the start of this bull wedge at 67. That's what I'm personally watching on NEO. That's why I bought calls on it. I was just looking for this trend line to be reaffirmed. It looks like that's how it's playing out. I'd feel much more comfortable above 63, 64, 65 though. Just more price action confirmation basically. All right, let's throw up SNDL back here. I don't want to forget about it. Selling off. SNDL, watch $2. AMC, watch $6. GME, watch it to hold $50. They're just not like big movers at the moment. Matt, comment and ARTL. Sure. I believe I missed that. Sorry. So a bioscience one. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So with this one, be careful about this gap fill to whatever this is. So it gapped up, it couldn't hold it. This could lead, so watch for support to be found in this region, specifically the low twos. That would be my first thought. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't hop in right now just because that risk to reward, like you would be risking at a minimum this, but a better risk in the high ones. So I would let the chart develop. For me, it's a good one to watch, but I wouldn't be trying to rush that play. How's CCIV doing? Guys, we need CCIV back above 40 to get this party started. Philip, what's going on? What do you think about LKCO? I think we checked this one out last week, LKCO. Huge runner. Technology services package software. It's a new one. It's running like a madman, but it also had a pretty serious sell-off. I mean, if you're in it, congrats, because it looks like that next resistance is right below $5 from all the way back here. What is this low? The low is $4.95, so that's kind of interesting. If you're not in it though, the risk to reward is a bit blown out. You could use $2 right here, this resistance, to turn into support. So if you like that risk to reward, you could have at it. I don't really know what they do. What is this company? Leading interactive location-based services and big data processing technology company in China. So that really doesn't tell me much. I was just curious if they were like somehow involved in the world of crypto. But from a technical standpoint, this breakout above $2 is very, very strong. So I would look for $2 to either hold or be reaffirmed. And really the next stop on this one is like just below $5. So decent risk reward setup. I just don't know that much about the company. All right, CCIV coming back up, showing some action. I am getting destroyed on SPCE. TRCH and DNN. TRCH, huge shout out to the Discord for that. I mean, they've been calling out TRCH this morning. Massive moves. I'll just show everyone that chart really quick. Huge gap up. Looks like it could keep moving. The resistance I would watch is going to be right above 450, kind of actually where it was rejected today, but 540 is like a main one I would watch on TRCH. DNN. Thank you, Kenneth. Easy. This one's 140. Resistance. Watch 140. Decent chance of it getting rejected there, so not much of an upside because the RSI is blown out. But if it somehow like surmounts that and gets above it, man, there's a lot of resistance in DNN. You're talking 140, 150, 160, 170, pretty much every 10 cents. There's big resistance on DNN, so I don't think that the risk reward's in your favor because there's resistance like scattered all the way up to $2 and the RSI is blown out. I would avoid that one personally. How is our friend PLTR doing today after their announcement? It's right in that region of support. Let's see if it can catch a bid. I would be interested in trying to buy a couple more shares though. Let's see how that reacts. What are the big movers of today? This is Mvis, everyone. Mvis.com. You can use it. It's free. Let's look at the top gainers. TRCH, SOS, ALJI, SCKT. So these are all the big ones. Here's how the market as a whole looks thus far by sector. So it looks like communications green, technology's kind of in the red, financial mixed bag, healthcare red, energy's looking green, all the oil ones are running, real estate in the red, utilities in the red. This is a cool tool. You can get it for free. I'm in like no way affiliated with them or sponsored with them, but it is something I use day in and day out. All right, I need Riot to come back. Please, Riot. Let's do this. NEO, I would love it above 62. SPCE is demolishing me today. All right. CTRM, the marine shipping one. Let's go. What are we? Okay, so Coinbase. About an hour in, so I know it's annoying. Let me just quickly do this plug. Guys, if you're watching right now and you enjoy it, we're at 800 likes. If we could get that up to 1,000, I would really appreciate it. If you're new to the stream, I know there's a lot of repeat customers. That's awesome. But if you're new, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date with the Moon Gang. If you want free stocks, it is there's Webull below. If you're really interested in riding this Bitcoin wave, sign up for BlockFi. You can get up to $250 of free Bitcoin. Sorry, I just got distracted. SNDL is gunning for $2. Look for a bounce. Things could get ugly if it goes below 2. So pay attention to SNDL. How's the AMC doing? AMC is still at 585. It couldn't hold 6. TYME. But overall for that plug, guys, just at a minimum, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Everything else of importance in the description below. You could sign up for BlockFi to get free Bitcoin. You could sign up for Webull to get free stocks. If you want to safely store your crypto, there's the second link there is for the ledgers. Everything's there. The podcast stuff, just everything. Check out the video description. Okay, back to this. What is going with TYME? Palantir kind of looking weak off of that earnings announcement this morning. TYME, I mean, there is support in this region. There's still a gap fill down to $2. I would be concerned about that. I really get hesitant myself of playing options on like these penny cheap stocks. Just really not my style. Basically, Lenny, you're looking for this previous resistance / support at 260 to hold and a bounce off of it. If it goes down, it could come down all the way to $2. So not my favorite play. Oh, I sold one of my riots, just so everyone knows. I'm down to one. I got out at 1250, so I locked in 500, and then I have one runner just in case it keeps going today. So $500 locked in on riot. Ding, ding, ding. Riot breakout. Nice. I need to get a bell, a profit bell. Riot moving. What is going on? That's awesome. Riot's on the move. So the runner that I have still going. Bitcoin, classic crypto play. All right. I wish SPCE would actually act the same, or CCIV at this point. I would love to get out of those CCIV calls just because they expire this Friday. I would love to play them for like a longer period, longer far out expiration. But hey, sometimes you got to take the money where you can get it. What else? What else is everyone watching today? Like, where is the money going? It seems like some of my plays, like, they kind of had like muted openings, just not doing that much. Is there big movers, or is it just a weird day in the market in general? Let me know what everyone's watching. PLTR on the move. I mean, of course, in hindsight, I wish I bought more. Someone just asked where I'm at on the day right now. I'm actually down 200 because of my SPCE calls. I still have time on them. I wish I didn't buy so many. I think I got a little ahead of myself. But hey, you make mistakes. Please, no one should think that I'm some sort of expert trader. Like, I willfully admit that I'm not. Ooh, what's going on, Bert Dude? QS, QuantumScape. Bert Dude, thanks for that help this weekend. I read your stuff. I just wanted to give it the response that it deserves. What is going on? Moon Gang. GME Gang. Super Linville. I love that. LKZO is on the move. It's just for me, since I don't have a position, I don't really want to chase it. SNDL, thus far, a decent bounce off like the low twos. Once again, SNDL, you have to watch it at this 2 level. It's very important that it holds it. I'll mark that out just so I'm very clear. Let's see how Riot reacts to 60. Looks like some people took profits at 59.95. You're always going to see that. Humans love setting buy and sell targets very, very close or exactly at those like nice levels. Casting Couch. Big money invested in AGTC Friday. What do you think? When would you get into it? Okay, I haven't heard of AGTC. AGTC. So it looks like it's having an issue right here at 650 where it did previously, like 2 times before. So for me, my first level of interest, my interest would be peaked at 6, but I would feel more comfortable closer to like 550, 575, somewhere in here. I'm just looking at this resistance, this support. There's a lot of consolidation in like kind of the mid to high 5s. So from a risk reward standpoint, that's what I would watch. That's where I would do it. I mean, but then again, I would also just want to know what's going on with the company. But it looks like it is running in at this moment into some serious resistance. If it can break above this right away, it looks like it could sail to either 7 or 740. So watch for a follow through on that. But for me, just to minimize the risk of an investment, I would go less. But obviously, guys, you know that's my own style. I feel like I take enough risk with these like insane option calls that I get peer pressured into. Chris is back, already throwing the axe on some people in mod. I love it. Thank you, Chris, for coming back. Zeus Gaming getting back into HCMC. What's your cost basis, Zeus? Let me know. Oh, also, thank you everyone in chat for getting the likes above 1,000. I appreciate that. CCIV not holding a bid. We might have to actually drop that from the screen. Not that exciting. What else is moving right now? Let me reload this. I want to get some excitement on the screen. WBAI. Why is that one up so much today? Does anyone know the news on this? Whoa, huge bull pennant breakout on WBAI. Oh, right here. Limited announcements acquisition of BTC.com. Interesting. Cruise Ape Rocket just became a space ape. That is awesome, Cruise. Thank you. Guys, if you want to join up and become an official member of the channel, it's right by the subscribe button. 500.com, limited announcements, acquisition of BTC.com. Interesting. Well, people are loving that because the stock is up big, as you can see right here. WBAI. Interesting acquisition. Obviously, kind of a crypto play. Riot's coming back for even more. Be careful with SNDL at this point. Here's $5 to ease the peer pressure. At the end of the day, paper hands hold the paper. Devin, I appreciate that. Let's go. I want BTC to hit 50K on stream. Just so everyone knows, it did hit 50K already, like super early this morning on the East Coast at least. But I would love for it to hit 50K during the stream. Riot's holding strong. BTC it's on the top right. It's at 49.3 when I'm as of now, but I think it is gunning for 50K. I mean, I've been calling that pretty much all week. Bert, dude, I know 1.1K. Y'all can do better. There's 4.8 of you. Get at it. Hey guys, if you're watching it and you're having a good time, there is a lot of you. It just helps me in this channel quite a bit if you could drop a like. It's completely free. If you just appreciate these like daily streams, the fun times we're having. Forge Life, I will. I'll do that after the second stream today. Shout out to you though. Great member. All right, CCIV, let's grow up. Let's act our age. Zeus and Robrusel. You guys make these names so difficult to pronounce, so I like always stumble on it. Oh, PLTR just corrected their earnings? Really? That's wild. You gotta love those types of shenanigans. It's still weak though. It's still in a big region of support. So the risk to reward on PTLR is pretty solid right now, especially as a long-term investment. I mean, you could choose to risk anywhere from 26 to 28. Your upside is pretty high. PLTR is in a nice region of support. I'm already in it, just so everyone knows. But I would consider buying more. In all honesty, I just need to free up a bit of capital, and that's why I'm watching SPCE, Riot, Churchill Capital. I would love to get out of Churchill Capital today. And I like Churchill Capital. It's just because they're expiring Friday. When you're dealing with options, they become less valuable every day. So I want to get out today just to save more value and play them like a farther out expiration. That's what I'm looking for in CCIV. Don't forget your rock and fuel. Hydration is key, team. Is Hyliion moving? I see some people talking about Hyliion is on the move. So I need to bring up the daily chart on Hyliion just to kind of show you what's going on. I used to follow them a lot, and then they kind of fell out of the news cycle. But overall, this is like the breakout I'm pointing out is right here. My first target right away is the low or the high 23s, low 24. It's looking for this gap fill. It looks like it wants to push it. So that's a pretty decent risk reward setup. And if there's follow through past that, then you're looking for like 27. Hyliion is in a good spot. Solid base at 15. I'm expecting this resistance at the high 19s to turn into support. Hyliion EV play in the trucking industry. it's a good one. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I like the CEO. He's a super down to earth, like crazy smart guy. For me, I like Hyliion, not only in the short term right now based on the chart, but also the long term. And just so you know, I'm in Hyliion in my private account. My average is in the 30s, so I very much want it to keep going up. But just so you know, I am underwater on it right now. Thoughts on BNGO? I know BNGO is moving. Me understanding like their cancer prevention disease stuff, that's like way too over my head. But I just know the stock is moving. Like it seems like every other week it's like back in and people are talking about how much it's up. BNGO's up 12% on the day. I'm not in BNGO. I wish you the best of luck. Just be careful. Just so you know, there is a support at like 1440. You can watch that. Then there's support at like the low 13s. It's a pretty volatile stock. Like it has great range, which whenever you have great range, that's a good way to make money, but it's also a way that you could lose quite a bit of money. So just be careful. High volatility increases your risk to reward. I like the chart. I just can't comment on their fundamentals because I don't understand it that well. But it seems like Bio-Nanogenomics, BNGO is the ticker, has been doing very, very well lately. Matt, do you ever trade index options? I do. Zeus, I could talk to like the Discord group about it a little bit more specifically, but I'll trade them the same way. Like in general, like for example, SPY right now, the S&P 500 is coming up to that key resistance at 400. It's an all-time high. I wouldn't mind buying some puts on it just for like a quick reversion play. I mean, remember, upward channels are referred to as bear flags. They commonly break downward. If I could somehow get in, to me, I like this risk reward. Get in at 400, play the rejection off the key psychological level, this upward trend line. It seems like a nice way just to get a little bit of money and play it back down to the bottom trend line. Who knows though, like it could completely blow up in my face, especially if there's some sort of like stimulus announcement or Federal Reserve announcement. So it is like a high risk to reward thing. But Zeus, I'll let you know like if that comes in. Like I'd rather play it closer to this resistance. Hey, just so everyone knows, Bitcoin is on the move once again, 49.5. It's on the move, which means Riot's on the move. Riot's about to break 60. Let's go, Riot. My leftover runner is up 73%. I'm up 550 on it. Let's see this go. If only it would run more to make up my horrific losses on Virgin Galactic. How's Neo doing? Neo above 62. What's your opinion on using Bollinger Bands? I actually like it. In my own chart reviews and stuff, I use quite a bit more. I'm just trying to keep the screen as clean as possible. I'll use Bollinger Bands, stochastics. I really like the Keltner channel. I mean, RSI, obviously. It's just for the point of these streams, I try to make it a little bit more, I guess, visually appealing is the best way to do it. But for me, I know that no technical indicator is perfect, but I love using them all together to see if I could get like a similar story throughout them, and it makes me have a stronger conviction in my trades. But once again, the key takeaway there is that no indicator is ever perfect. They just they're just tools to use to help you make better trades. AMC looking a bit weak, unfortunately. This is from Travis. Thank you, Travis Chambers. Canadian version of BNGO is CNSX MVMD. They have some big news coming up in the next few months. Thank you, Travis, guys. Worthwhile. If you're interested in these like pharma plays, throw those on your watch list. Riot breakout. Let's ride Riot. Riot was turned out to be a great call. I just want to ride it higher and higher. I wish SPCE would do something. Riot is pushing. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin has to be moving then. Bitcoin 49.5. Let's set up the old alert. Just so everyone knows, on the screen now, this software is called TradingView. There is a link below. You can sign up, get 1 month free with my affiliate code. After that, it's like about 15 bucks a month. It's like a relatively cheaper charting software. So if that's something that interests you, I just like it because it's pretty visually appealing. I like the darker theme. Like it sucks to look at like the white screens all day. eToro is back up for everyone on eToro. It looks like it's back in business. Just so you know. Riot is moving. Nice. You're Jeff, yep. Let me know if you're in Riot group. If you're in Riot, like I gave it this spot, but if not, many people are in it besides me. I could move it, but let me know in chat if you're in Riot. SCKT still on the move. What are my thoughts on XRP? Honestly, like it seems like all of crypto is pretty bullish right now. It's hard to not, like there's just so many things, tailwinds favoring crypto right now. I don't know. That's why I'm so happy to have that BlockFi link. I just think it's such an easy money play because with BlockFi, it's a normal crypto bank. So it's a normal USD bank or whatever bank you have, wherever you're from, but for crypto. So not only do you own crypto, but then you're earning like 8.7% or 8.6% interest on it. To me, BlockFi truly is a no-brainer. I would recommend checking it out for sure. Riot. Okay, so there's people in Riot. I just didn't know if I was like losing some people, but like it's such, I mean, Riot's up 22%, 23%. I know a lot of you people like these penny stocks for big movements, but geez, like this is a 23% movement in like a legitimate large company. Like it's way, way better in my opinion. Let's go Riot. Let's push 61. I would love for CCIV to like do something besides sell off. All right, CCIV. Let's get above that trend line. Bitcoin gunning for 50K. What else is moving? GME selling off a bit, now below 51. You really, really want AMC to get above 6. You really want GME to hold 50. Tilray just below 30, SNDL at 2. It seems like today the cannabis sector is kind of flat, like not much movement, especially not much movement relative to last week. Riot pushing 61, CCIV pushing 38, Virgin Galactic making me cry myself to sleep, Neo selling off a bit, Tesla selling off a bit. Overall, it seems like the big money-making opportunities in the market today are very much crypto related. How's Riot doing? All right, this Riot is still pushing. So this one's up 84%. That is awesome. I will sell, if possible. All right, so I have one to sell. I'm in at 750, so I'll look for a nice 1K profit if it hits it. I'm throwing that order out there. I don't want to get too greedy. I feel like last week I was too greedy and I paid the price for it. Oop, hang on. I almost buy to open. I meant sell to close. So I'm trying to sell the one I have at 1750. I'm trying to look to gain $1,000 on that leftover one. Let's see if it happens. All right, so that's order in. No clue if it'll hit, but I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing. Hey, Matt, new viewer here. Any comments on VET? Got it recommended by a friend. VeChain, VET. Let's check that out. I haven't heard of it, but I could do a quick VeChain. I'm assuming this one, Magist Shipper. I'm assuming you're talking about this one, VeChain. Let me just Google it really quick. Yeah, okay, so it is another crypto, VeChain. The public blockchain that deserves its value from activities created by members within an ecosystem solving real-world economic problems. Isn't it kind of funny? There's so many cryptos now, and whenever you read their websites, like they're very vague and high level, and it's all about how they're just going to change the world for the better, and like they just like insert a slightly different dialogue. Interesting to me. This is a cheap one. So overall, like, I mean, I know some of these can have huge percentage moves. But I'm much more interested in Bitcoin and Ethereum for a long-term hold. Lots of people are getting excited about Cardano and Algorand. So for me, I wouldn't play a 5-cent crypto. I think the bigger movers will be kind of like more of the established ones, especially because I don't know what's special about VeChain's tech. It might be awesome. It might be a huge one. I just don't know much about it at this very moment. Really good content to look for some stocks. BP or LMT, good for mid-long term. So when you say long term, I think much more about just understanding the like technicals. BP. BP, LMT. Hang on, let me see if I could pull up LMT. Oh, Lockheed Martin. I think that's a good one, but clear bullish downtrend right now. So LMT, I would wait for this trend line breakout. And then I think you meant Boeing. Boeing's a great way to play the travel industry. So before I was doing an analysis on Boeing, I would wait for this trend line to see if it can get on the top side of it for like a continuation after it. I don't know if you're looking to play the airline industry. If you are, you could always check out Southwest, JetBlue, Alaskan, things of that nature. Boeing, it's showing strength. It's like clearly in an uptrend right now. So it would be great above 230, even better above 250, nice bullish. If you get in now, you could risk 191. So you just have to make sure you're okay with that risk to reward. It does look like it wants to come up and test like the mid 230s, maybe 240, 250, something like that. So if you like that risk to reward, have at it. Right now, I'm not in Boeing. Bert Dude just became a space ape. Bert Dude, that is awesome, man. Like, you've been showing such an incredible amount of support for me in this channel. It really does mean a lot. I appreciate it. Everyone in the Moon Gang, you guys are just the freaking best. Like, I love it. There's 5,000 of you guys watching me. Like, never in my wildest dreams did I think that this would ever be something that would ever happen for me. I truly believe that my lucky stars all aligned, and now we're here just having a good time day in and day out. I love it. I wake up with a smile on my face every day, and it's just because of all of you amazing people and your phenomenal support. Wait, Jeep Lord, what are you buying? Oh, CTRM. It seems like, all right, what is going on with CTRM? I don't mean to ignore it if it loads. So it seems like it's selling off. If I wanted to get into CTRM, I would target like right below $1. That's my own style. Like just on the daily perspective, that's where support is. But on the intraday, the RSI is very oversold. So I would let it play out. I mean, it seems like picking up between 90 cents and $1 would be a steal. Just to like really help lower your risk. That'd be awesome. So we'll see how that one turns out. CCIV coming back to life. Bitcoin coasting in the low 49s. SNDL, hey, SNDL's holding too. If you are very bullish on SNDL, this is a great risk reward setup because you're really only risking, say, like 10 cents. Christopher Lapointe just became an astronaut, just joined up, became a member of the YouTube membership. That is awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you, Christopher. Let's go, Moon Gang. This. All right. Riot still going strong. Riot. I might hit 1750. I mean, I would need it probably closer up to like $65 today for that to fill. But hey, we know you guys know the saying, 1K a day keeps the Gregs away. That is what I'm looking for on Riot. A nice 1K trade. Let's go. Get in those tendies. 1K to pay for the tendies bill. Bert, dude, already coming at me with the Doge emoji. I love it. Not a Greg. How's Doge doing? Doge looks like it might want to push 6 cents. Bitcoin took a small hit. Ethereum right under 1,800. Let me know in the group, guys. I wish there was a way to do polls. I guess I could do it through Twitter, but I like talking with you guys like directly as we're doing it. Connor, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for that super chat. What if you guys had to bet right now, from 1 year from now, if we were talking about February 16th of 2022, what do you think will have a bigger percentage gain, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Comment below, just let me know your pick, Bitcoin or Ethereum, which will have a bigger percent gain. MMEDF. Let me look at that one while everyone. MMEDF. EDF. Good looking chart on its 5 minute. Actually, good looking chart in general. I love this breakout above $3.90. Watch it at 440. Watch it at 5. This is a good looking chart. I mean, I have to repeat it, OTC, gray market, not my thing. But from a charting perspective, this is looking bullish. I would not be surprised this week, next week, if everyone's like, hey, it just broke out above 5. Like, this is a good looking chart. Cup, handle, this is a very bullish technical pattern. I like it. Here's the cup, here's the handle. It looks like it's gunning for the blow off top. That's awesome. Traveling Sam got his 1K. Man, I'm seeing a bit more Ethereum, but it's close to being split. Maybe more Ethereum right now. ADA. A little bit of Bitcoin, but people are very bullish on. Interesting. And of course, Cookie Coin. Well, we all know Cookie Coin will grow the most just from our massive support of Girl Scout cookies. But beyond that, like, that's almost not fair because, like, Cookie Coin will have unlimited gain, so we can't really check that out. SNDL still above 2. AMC trying to push 6. CCIV, it tried to break out here, but right away rejection at 38. SNDL maybe basing. SNDL coming around. Doge. Way more Ethereum. How's Neo? Neo's pushing 62 again. Remember, I think things will really get turned on for Neo above that 64. Oh, I forgot the big reveal. The new shirt, new NASA shirt just came in. I had another surprise for you guys, but what I ordered got broken in the mail, and I don't want to ruin it. I'm just going to order another one. So hopefully that comes at the end of this week, next week. But new NASA shirt. I'm getting excited. Hopefully we get some good luck. I just need to keep buying space-related shirts until we find the lucky one, and then I'm just not going to take it off. That's it. That's my big trading thesis. Find the lucky shirt and then wear it. They're not going to teach you that in business school, but I'll give that information away for free. It's all about finding your lucky shirt. Yeah, can I check MP for sure, Eddie? MP? Beautiful chart. Look at this. Looks like it's going for the breakout today. The RSI has room to run. This is a bullish looking chart. I have no clue what they do. Maybe a miner of some sort. But from a technical perspective, this is an awesome looking chart. Just to know, your closest risk point is $37. So just be mindful of that. No. Oh, I don't have any merch. I don't have any merch. I mean, it's in the pipeline. I don't know. I just need to figure it out. Honestly, I just don't really know how to make merch or anything like that. This NASA shirt, I just bought it. It's not like a Moon Gang thing. I found it on Amazon. I feel like maybe I should set up an affiliate link for all these NASA shirts that I buy. Probably more exciting than the books I post. Let's go. Tilray retook 30. That's good. SNDL still holding strong above 2. CCIV at 38. CCIV kind of needs to get back above 39. SPCE doing okay. Neo flat. Tesla flat. Wait, are we getting merch? Moon Gang merch? I mean, I don't have it. If you guys want it, I mean, I can do your merch. I mean, I feel weird. Wait, would you guys actually want merch? I didn't want to get like too egotistical and think that people would want Moon Gang merch. But if it is, like, I could pay someone to get like a store and stuff set up. I just didn't want to get ahead of myself and think that people would like care about the brand that much. But hey, if you want it, let me know. Yes. Oh, okay. No, I mean, I can design it. Hey, if you guys have a good connection where like whether it's clothing design and then like a supplier shipper thing, let me know. Maybe we can. Yeah, at this point, I have no merch, but I would do it. I didn't think that people would be into it. We can make funny ones, of course. I feel like the Doge army would sell out right away. Riot is moving. All right, Riot. What's our target on Riot today? 69.69. Should I mark that out? Because I'm juvenile and have maturity/attention issues. All right, target for Riot right there. Traders of the Lost Art. That's hilarious. Merch, you son of a glitch. Am in. Ah, you guys are hilarious. This support every day. You guys put the biggest smile on my face. All right, 69.69. It's mapped out. It has to happen. Written in stone. Moon thongs. Oh. 420.69. Sometimes some like sponsors have reached out to me and like we'll talk and then they listen to it and then like they're not so happy, like they kind of just like ghost me or stop talking. And I always think about it. I'm like, oh, I wonder where in the live stream it went off the rails that like a sponsor got turned away. And then it's just conversations like this that I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's hard for like a corporate person to actually sponsor. But hey, it's worth it. Brilliant. What are your thoughts on the 180% shorts in XRT who have 20% investment in GME? Think it will start to fall in price? So generally, the rule of thumb is when there is such a massive short position like that, it does fall. It's kind of almost forcing it down. But if enough people step in, that's how you actually get a short squeeze. So short squeezes aren't likely, and generally, like when you have that much of Wall Street betting against something, it does go down. But it's just like a high risk reward setup. Ryan, I'd be happy to help you create a shirt. Hey, Ryan. I mean, yeah, I don't really know much about design or anything, but I know there's like amazing artists who have been reaching out to me. So maybe we'll have to switch from thumbnail design to shirt design. What I was thinking, I was almost going to buy it myself as like celebration for hitting 50K. And now I might just do it at 100K. I was thinking either a black shirt or a black hoodie and just the astronaut, just that the Moon Gang, just that like fun little like cartoon astronaut. I think that would look awesome. Just like a little white astronaut, black shirt. I could see myself wearing that day in and day out. Thoughts on Momo, M-O-M-O. Let's check it out. Momo, huge bullish push recently, running into resistance at 21, another resistance at 22. So the risk to reward really isn't in it at the moment. If I had to guess, I would bet it's going to get rejected relatively soon and then find support somewhere in this area, maybe between 18 and 19. So I would let this chart develop, but like, look how blown out the chart is. That's a lot of buying. It's definitely overbought. So I would be patient on Momo if you like it. if you're looking to be like get into it for like a long-term thing, just be patient. Most likely a new support will be built in this area. If I had to play Momo, my big suggestion would just be to wait. Hang on, I'm kicking a Greg out, giving him the axe. Done. Mike, thank you for that super chat. Riot not holding $60. Let's give that a chance to develop. SNDL moving back. Look at that nice bounce off of 202, very close to the $2 support. I like the bullish undershoot and the swing back. Let's see Tilray at 3060, which is another resistance slash support, important price level. So let's see what goes on with Tilray. CCIV literally just trading sideways, boring. Neo sideways, Tesla sideways, lots of sideways action today. Even Bitcoin coming down about $300 to 49K. Jason, it's all right, I got him. Help with MVIS, should I hang on? What is MVIS selling off? MVIS, ride it. Look at that bullishness. If you're in it, let it go. The trend is your friend. Let's go a little bit more fun. I mean, my big suggestion here, it's at a new high and everything. The big watch is just this psychological level at $25. In my mind, if I were in MVIS, I would wait and see how it reacts to that. If it completely breaks out, that's awesome. Like just ride it higher. But if you see that like it's having a tough time at 25, maybe you want to lock in a portion or all of your profits. I mean, I don't know. I don't know your trading goals, but this chart is a bullish chart, especially on the daily time frame. So I would just watch and see what happens at 25 if it can get there. Looking to make a move on TAP. New Dwayne Johnson energy drink launches in March. Thoughts? Love you, Space Apes. I mean, I haven't heard of this energy drink, but I also know that anything that The Rock touches turns to gold. It looks like on a daily perspective, it's finding support in the low 40s, support. So I like that. Your risk reward's in your favor, especially if you just want to do a basic gap fill play up to 48. You could risk $2 with a potential reward of 4. So that's a 2-to-1 in your odds. Maybe it rides higher, but also keep in mind, so the fact that we're talking about The Rock and the tap and everything, that means that other people know about it. So it might be priced in. You never know. Do you think it's too late to hop into Riot? Also, 50 GME at 230, diamond hands. Oh, that's diamond right there. So Riot just made a new all-time high at 61. If you're trying to get in onto it, it depends how you're playing it. If you're looking at it as a long-term investment because you believe in crypto, well, you can get in at any point because a couple dollars here and there won't make a big difference years down the road. If you're looking to day trade it, you have to watch these levels of support. There's now a support at 59. There's another support at, the big support of the day is at 58.50. It looks like support here, resistance, important price level. If you're looking for a swing trade, you might want to let it cool off a bit, is my big suggestion. It depends all on like your mindset and how you want to play it. Diego just became an astronaut. Shout out to you, Diego. What is going on? Thank you for joining up. Don't forget, if you haven't already, if you're new to the Moon Gang and you just want to stay up to date with all of our antics, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I don't know when it'll happen, but we are gunning for 100K. Oh, this Discord, you guys are cracking me up. Maverick, INTU. Ooh, Intuit is ripping. That's awesome. I mean, if you're in it, just ride it higher. Maybe watch 450. I mean, I don't know. This is very, very bullish. If you're not in it, the first thing you could really target is 400. It is getting a bit oversold. So because I'm not in it, I would more so wait for 400, maybe even 380. But if you're in it, ride the trend. The trend is your friend in trading. Let's go, team. Okay, I stepped away. Not sure if you answered. So, thoughts on NCR Corp? I think they will be huge in the next 2 years with the world is being interacting in the future. So, what does NCR actually do? I could check. Bert, dude, let me know what NCR does, or I could just Google NCR. I like it. I mean, it looks like there's support right here at 33, 31. So decent support. The RSI is cooling off. The risk reward is favorable. The main thing I would look for is a breakout of this trend line somewhere in here, like roughly to get above that. Then the bullish momentum might get turned back on. Just right now it's consolidating. This is a very common period of consolidation. Oops, my bad. So here's what I would see on the chart. We all know this is a bull pennant. It shot up. Now it formed this triangle, lower highs, higher lows. So you could let the wedge build out. It's bearish if it breaks down, bullish if it breaks up. This is what I would personally be watching on NCR Corp. NCR Corp, what do they do? The world's leading enterprise technology provider for software, hardware, services of banks, retailers, restaurants, small business. So NCR is an American software managed professional services, consulting, and technology. I mean, it seems solid. Like right now, just tech is such a hot sector in general. I'm specifically biased towards tech companies in esports at this moment. But I mean, I guess I also like Apple and Baba. So tech as a whole, I like it. I don't know what I need to look a little bit more into NCR, but from a technical perspective, I would watch how this wedge builds out. I would get very excited if it breaks up, and I would be a little hesitant if it breaks down. Oh, Churchill. All right. Churchill making some moves. Churchill, I want to watch. Churchill, good. Make sure it's on your watch list. CCIV, SPAC play with potentially lucid moaners. Let's see how that plays out. NCR is a merchant services company, might be a big move in crypto. Okay, so that's awesome. So these merchant services, such as Square, PayPal, they're all doing very, very well right now. I wouldn't be surprised if NCR follows suit with that, especially if they're one of the first merchant services to get into crypto. I think that's a massive opportunity. Merchant services are good. Crypto's good. If one merchant services makes that first mover advantage into crypto for merchant services, that's such a big brain idea. Nico, new to streaming, your streams have been helping. Any tips on how to find new and upcoming stocks? What are the most important stats? Nico, first of all, thank you for that amazing support. It's all going to come down to how you want to trade. Are you into day trading, swing trading, investing? Because based on that, there's better sources of information. For me, I would recommend first following the companies that you like. If you're a big Apple fanboy, Microsoft, Under Armour, Nike, start off with the companies that you just like their brands, you like what they follow their stocks, and then you're going to quickly follow related ones. If you're just looking for ideas, type in finviz.com. This is, excuse me. This is a free service. There is a paid version of it. I don't pay for it. And I just look at big winners, big losers, see if there's anything that catches my eye. Twitter is an amazing tool. YouTube's an amazing tool. There's a lot of content you could get out there related to the stock market for free. Thank you for that super chat. Rick, thoughts on SOS if it gets to 14 or 15 today? It was bullish. Has it gone bearish? All right, let's check out SOS. It seems like there's a lot of interest in that today. So when you're asking me, can it do something today? I mean, I don't know. You can't really time box the market like that. The first thing I would be looking for on SOS is to see if it's making a pattern of higher lows, as in, can it hold 1150? If it holds 1150 and turns back up, that would make me feel pretty good. If it breaks below, then you're watching 1080. If it breaks below 1080, the bulls will be in trouble. But this is like, we don't have that much data. It was a massive gap up and it's running. This is the current technical situation. Can it hold 1150? If not, can it hold 1085? If not, hugely bearish. Or will it swing around? And if it can swing around, at that point, you're gonna want to watch how SOS reacts to 1366, and from there, this top trend line. That's what I would be looking for. So your question of 14 or 15, yeah, I mean, it's possible, but also people have been selling it after hitting 1366. So this is just what I would be watching. My way of trading is very much just letting these charts develop and see like how it plays out. SNDL, we've been talking about that a lot. I'm looking for SNDL to hold $2. Similar to AMC, I want to see how it reacts to $6. Right now, Riot had a great morning. Thus far, it's just been trading sideways. If Riot breaks below 58.50, I'm going to be concerned and I'll probably sell my other option on it. CCIV, I like this bullish breakout. Rejection, double rejection at 38.60. So that's not a good thing. It's all about just like playing it as things develop, because I have no idea really how the other market participants are reacting to price movements, news, developments. Riot gang. Riot, I mean, if Riot can get above 16, hold it, I mean, it's just killing it today. How much is Riot up? Riot is now up 21%. That is huge for such a like sizable company. I mean, it's a $4 billion company and it added 21% today. Is Roaring Kitty still holding? To the best of my knowledge, yes, but he has stopped posting his daily updates. He's like kind of being, I don't know, he's talking with the SEC and everything. Tesla, I like Tesla. I'm a long-term bull on Tesla. In the short term, I'm just looking for it to hold 800 or like 780. Below 780, there'll be a bigger dip to maybe like 725, 750. If that happens, I'd probably pick up more shares. But overall, I'm a fan of the EV sector for 2021 and really probably out to 2025, just based on like EV growth. And right now, Tesla is the leading EV company. But overall, EV is taking a hit today. I just got a notification that fuel cells down to $25. Tesla's down today. NIO is having a tough time holding 61. Today, EV struggling, but overall, I think EV will have a very, very good year in 2021. Actually, as of now, it seems like everything's dipping a bit. A weird like 11 a.m. Eastern slump. At least Bitcoin's holding 50. Are there big movers like right now? Let me know. OCGN, is OCGN doing something? Let's get some action. OCGN. Good morning. It got up to $12, but it couldn't hold. If it gets below 11, there's going to be probably an additional sell-off. Riot knocked below 59. Important level coming up on Riot. Let me mark that out. Is DNN still moving? A lot of DNN comments. Yeah, I mean, penny, like, not something I will actively trade, but I hope you're killing it. Can I talk about something that smaller accounts can participate in? I mean, SNDL is a $2 stock that we talk about. AMC is a $6 stock. GME broke below 50. That is not good news for GME. Hey, Virgin Galactic retook 51. I really need it to retake like 60. I'm far off on Virgin Galactic. What else do we have moving, team? All right, let's look for this to turn in this previous resistance, turn to support, hold as support on Riot. CCIV, I wanted to hold 38. SNDL is coming back down. Just be wary of a potential dead cat bounce. If it dumps below 2, that's not good news for SNDL. Most likely not good news for the cannabis sector. Tilray below 30. Just be careful. I don't know if it's silly. I want to know if I should like change my average on Riot, basing it off this support, just playing like a risk reward bounce. CCIV breaking down below 38. PayPal going up. CGC, what happened? I mean, you just have these cannabis stocks getting kind of hit right now. Buyers losing interest. It just seems like the interest right now is in Bitcoin and crypto. What can I do? I'm looking at Riot. I like this support. What is today? Today is the 16th. So if I look at March 5. Man, these are expensive. The volatility on Riot is juiced right now. These options are. Maybe I'll wait, be a bit more patient, see what goes on with Riot. How's PLTR doing now? Someone was saying that they adjusted their earnings. Still just in that zone of support. If it can hold and swing back up, I'd most likely pick up some shares. But that's for me. I've been watching PLTR for quite a while. I just 10x'd my $500 account with CCTL. Congrats. That's awesome. What's going on with Bitcoin? So my thoughts on Riot right now, like the reason why I just didn't pull it is like I wonder if Bitcoin will shoot up to 50 and then just get smacked right away, just over like say like a week or two. Like overall, I know it's going higher than 50K. It's just like a question of when. Just a big old question of when. OCGN, look at this Riot coming back down right away. Ooh. What you doing, Riot? Looking for Riot to hold. Is there any breaking news, anything of that sort? AMC. Twitter at a new all-time high. STIM. STIM. BNGO still moving. All right, let's check out STIM. Might be interesting. Neuronetics. What is this one? Interesting looking graph. I know there's a health sector. I mean, this is a good looking chart right here. If it can get above, actually, let's pull up the volume on it. James, driving Pug Mom around in the blizzard here in Chicago. Good morning, brother. What is going on, James? Man, STIM looks interesting. I wonder if this is something. I like this chart. I don't really know what they do, but interesting looking chart. If it can like hold this, 1975 playing it to 22. Huh, worthwhile. Riot bouncing again. Let's see if it could hold 5840. CCIV looking a bit weak. SNDL looking a bit weak. Let me see what's going on with STIM. Ooh. Very weak market. Not much in the options market for STIM. But good looking graph. Chart, not graph. What else do we have going on in the world? What are we watching? Big news. Remember to send it my way if there's something worthwhile. Is BNGO still moving? BNGO still moving. Awesome. Maybe not the most awesome intraday. If you're in BNGO, just watch for whatever's going to happen here. Watch this wedge on BNGO. Let's take a look at Doge. Bitcoin bouncing there. Let me just bring Doge up top. I know there's, oops, sorry. Right here, so Doge, at least on this time frame, let's just go over to 30-minute. Right here, it is like clearly in this downward wedge. Right now, it is at a level of support. Just when I say support, it's just an area that it's bounced off of before. So it bounced, it bounced. Let's see if it could retake this pretty quickly at 5.5 cents. Above that, I'm just watching this top trend line in terms of resistance. Manny, thank you for that super chat. Pinterest is moving. Heard rumors last week that Microsoft might be interested in buying the company. Interesting for Pinterest. Pinterest trades under PINS. Nice movement. I mean, if it's in this pattern of higher lows right here, that could be interesting. Trades at 89, so a little bit more of an expensive stock. But I would look for this to form a new higher low on Pinterest. We'll see how that goes. What's his daily chart looking like? Oh, what's this, a new all-time high? So the point to get into Pinterest was probably right here when it came back down to 78, just in this like 70. So it's a bit chasey right now, especially because the RSI is showing a bit of divergence. But hey, I mean, if it gets acquired at the right price, like it could really do super, super well. All right, Riot coming back. I like it. I wanna Riot's interesting. I feel like I should be doing a play with Riot just to ride like the just crypto world right now. I'm just nervous about Bitcoin getting a rejection at 50K. Let's go, Riot. Keep pushing. All right. Riot. I mean, everything's just kind of trading sideways. Classic. We just started into like the lull of the day, pretty much. 11 a.m. Eastern. Why is GMBLW not tradable on Webull? Eyes up on, probably because it's an OTC gray market thing. Not all like brokers like offer access to all exchanges. You have to have one that like specifically has access to the OTC market. Generally, you pay like higher fees to trade. Did Bitcoin reach 50K already today? Yeah, it did early this morning, at least on the East Coast. I think around like 7 a.m. East Coast time, it did. Here's a look at Bitcoin right there. Hit $50,600. Since then, it's been coming off a bit, selling off just a tiny bit, but still holding strong. Like I wouldn't think it's going back down unless it breaks below 48.5 is how I would view the current chart on Bitcoin. PLTR consolidating. What is going on with PLTR? Please fast chart biotech holdings. It's mooning since December, going into phase 3 for their Rona vaccine with fantastic results. Immunity for decades. Biotech holding. Biotech holding. I think this is the one you're talking. Can you give me the ticker symbol, Marco? Biotech. Maybe it's this one. That doesn't seem right, though. This isn't the right market. Marco, let me know which one you're talking about. AMC, selling, can't catch a bid. Hey, at least Tilray is still above 30. That's good. SPCE moving a bit. Fighting back. I very, very much want SPCE above 54 to get back into this wedge. If it closes below it, I'd have to seriously consider cutting my position. Huh. These Riot calls are so expensive. They're just juice because of the volatility. All right. What's the big play right now? What's everyone seeing? What's the good opportunity in the market? Pinterest turned down Microsoft, really? Wadlery. Interesting. Huh. New trader got into BPTH at $12 and not looking good. Do you purchase stocks off of news alone, or do you need to see a good charts as well? I'm much more of like a combo of the two. I want a good chart and good news. I feel like that's the easiest because sometimes like they don't necessarily relate. But that's usually what I like to. Yes, it's express 2S Biotech Holding. Okay, Marco, I'll check Express S2 Ion Biotech Holding. I'm not sure what market that's even on though. That's a weird, this isn't like a US market, just so everyone knows. But overall, the chart is pretty nice on the 5-minute. A bit chasey. I mean, look at this bullishness. Like if you're in this, like it's very already overbought. So if you're in it, congrats, but don't chase it because it could come down at any moment. There is a gap fill all the way to 35. So I would, personally, I would be a little hesitant with the move. SNDL making a nice higher low. CCTL, yeah, let's look at CCTL. All right, what is going on with, can you look at CCTL? Sure. CCTL, let's pull up the daily. I mean, this is almost, it's a 3-cent stock, penny stock. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Coin Citadel sounds like a crypto play. Technically, it had a breakout, but I don't really mess around with stocks like this. I just don't like the risk reward profile. Yeah, what are my thoughts on AGTC? AGTC, I like it. It's breaking out. Obviously, we have, it's kind of battling close to that previous high, but if it can get above it, it looks like it has a nice $1.25 left in it up to 850. If it can get above 750, just show a little bit of caution though, because it's already very, very overbought. That doesn't mean it can't keep going, especially with cheaper stocks like this. I would be hesitant, but if you're in it, I mean, ride the momentum. I would be targeting this previous resistance mess in here at 850. Can I check in on PLTR? PLTR, I mean, hey, it's still holding strong in this region of support right here. That's why I have it in green. Good region of support. I would love for it to hold there. All right, just so everyone knows, I picked up a quick day trade on Riot. I bought some $65 calls that expire not this Friday, but next Friday. I like this bounce. I could get completely burned by this, but I would like to sell them right on like a strong breakout of this here at 61. BTC already did hit 50K, but I'm looking for like a retest of it. BTC or Doge heading the moon. Bradley, let's check out. We're getting a shout out. Hey, all right. Over the last 30 minutes, Dogecoin is taking a nice bid. Let's just watch that 6-cent area. That's important. I want BTC very much to turn right about. Can you examine CRBP? CRBP. Not much to say. It's like a low volume thing. I mean, theoretically, there's a chance of a gap fill up to $9, but I'm assuming this sell-off came because they got like crushed by the FDA or something along that. There's better risk to reward setups, in my opinion, in the market. Just so you know, on this one, I still have the order sitting at $17.50 to lock in $1,000 if it sells. I bought it at $7.50, so at $17.50. Remember, options are leveraged at a rate of 100 to 1. But I'm looking for Riot to continue this. I would love for CCIV to do something. I would love for SPCE to do something. Can you check on SCKT? Sure. I know that's a big mover of the day, SCKT. Let's see what the intraday is doing. Ooh, looks like SCKT is about to move. This isn't my style. Like, I wouldn't want to chase it, but it looks like the breakout's about to come at $14 and run. So we could keep our eyes on this. I mean, this is a very bullish looking chart. It swung back. It made this pattern of a higher low. SCKT might have a really nice breakout in a couple of minutes. I can't really point out any technical levels to watch on it because it's already at a new all-time high. But basically, just watch for a nice follow through of after 1388/14. It looks like it's about to move. That's exciting. If you're in SCKT, congrats if you are. Charlie killing it on Sens. Ganoski killing it on Sens. MJ 2023 leaps, MASH. That I actually really like that. 2023 leaves. I'm sure they're very, very expensive, but I like that. When you refer to better risk and reward setups, what is an example of that? What specific indicators? Is it just a comparison of where the stock is close to support resistance? Exactly that. I mean, you could also throw in some like technical indicators to support you. Like if the stock is trading downward and it's coming up on a level of support and the RSI is already severely oversold, well, that's another thing going in your favor. But generally, it's just looking at the closest price level of support and the closest price level of resistance. And then I think technical indicators such as RSI, the stochastics, all that stuff can just like bolster your thesis on the trade. So for example, what's a really good risk reward setup right now is Palantir. So if you look at Palantir, so from a technical perspective, you have it's coming up on a price level of support. This previous resistance should now act as support. You have this trend line. So it's in this mess of important trend lines. And then if you take a look at like the 30-minute chart, the 4-hour chart, the RSI is very, very oversold. So you have multiple things in your favor of Palantir bouncing. Now to clarify, that doesn't mean that Palantir has to bounce. It's just that the odds are in your favor. There's no such thing as like 100% odds in the world of trading. Just keep that in mind. Did Palantir release their ER today? Yes, it was this morning. They missed. They had good revenue, but they missed overall, and that's why Palantir is trading down. CCIV coming up on 3860. Look at SNDL also turning around. We have a nice pattern of higher lows. So for everyone in SNDL, your intraday chart's looking pretty nice. Jonah, how do you know if the RSI is oversold? Basically, whatever time frame you're on, it's considered to be oversold if your RSI has a value below 30, and it's considered to be overbought if it's above 70. Everyone is screaming about APHA. What's going on with APHA? What are your favorite NFT investments? I assume you're talking about coins. I would just say Bitcoin and Ethereum are my favorites at the moment. APHA, that is a good looking chart. If this can get above 20, APH can move. What was the announcement on APHA? Was there an announcement, like a new one? Let's go to Twitter. Twitter always has the breaking stuff. Can anyone let me know? Yeah, I mean, all I see is that the chart is a nice chart. It looks like it's coming down and it wants to like rip past 20. That's interesting. I kind of like it, actually. Wow. Good call on APHA. Who's in APHA? Let me know. Palantir shares. Can you take a look at Vail? What's going on with Bitcoin? Someone just said it's tanking. I highly doubt that Bitcoin is taking. Might be like slightly below 49, but that's definitely not tanking. Veil is looking great. Another, it's coming off. I like this breakout above 1775. Veil's looking strong. Sens. Lenny asked about Sens. Strong breakout. I think we were checking out this chart. I mean, you just have to wait. Like, it's a new high breakout. It's just consolidating. Wait to see which way this consolidation breaks. Gotta be patient with Sens, but overall, it is looking strong. Yeah. No, I mean, NFTs, that's what I was talking about. Like, Brandon, like, that's what I guess to clarify to the group. Like, if you're just asking for cryptos, like right now, I'm most bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. It seems like a lot of people in the group are like big fans of Ethereum. I mean, I guess if you want my opinion on like specific non-fund NFTs, I guess like which one? There's so many non-fungible tokens. Overall, though, I guess if you're looking for a general like overview of it, I'm bullish on them. I think. I mean, right now there's so much public social sentiment for it that I think it would be hard for them to not go up. Pat, hey Matt, I love waking up and watching your YouTube every morning. What do you think about DNN? They mine uranium and they hate the Gregs. So right now I know commodities, especially those precious metals like uranium, gold, silver, those miners have been doing well. I'm reading a lot of reports that commodities as a whole should be kind of trending upward actually for most of 2021. So I know DNN's moving a lot today. People have been talking about it. It's just not like I don't really mess with these. Like miners are tough plays. This is a penny stock. Like if you're feeling good about it, I mean, like I wish you the best of luck. It's just not something that I feel knowledgeable enough about to really like, comment on beyond the fact that like I've heard a lot of people saying that commodities should do well. Did APHA break out? It did. That is strong. Let me see if I could just pick up some shares of APHA. Like I like the chart that much. Let me see. APHA, and I would at this point be kind of risking like 1650 roughly, just so everyone knows like the risk reward setup by all right. I just picked up 50 shares of APHA at what did I get them at? $20.17, just so everyone knows. I picked up APHA. I like it. I think it is a solid like long-term play anyway. So that's why I kind of did it so quickly. Just kind of, I like this shape. I just want it to fall around. Of course, I will be watching right below 22 to see if there's like big resistance there. But at least $2 of upside. I like that. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Brandon, thank you. Crypto Kittens, for example, is an NFT. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not NFTs. They are fungible. The digital art game assets associated a blockchain. I mean, yeah, I guess I should better explain it to the whole group without like going off on like too much of a tangent. But Brandon, my answer is like, yes, bullish on it. Actually, I've been talking to some people like with the digital art and I guess you said game assets, but I've been like looking at more of some of the art. I mean, not only do I think it's super, super cool, but its tethering to blockchain makes me pretty excited about it. So like, even though it isn't directly like a coin, I think as those coins go up, the NFTs will as well. Like, I think they're kind of correlated. All right, let me throw up APHA on the side here. Now that I'm in it. We'll throw up APH here. What is this? Ba ba ba. Let's go. What did Elon just tweet? I'm not seeing any about Mars coin. That's what someone said. All right. Wait, what is this? All right. Not seeing that, but Elon, always got to watch his Twitter. You never know what he's going to say about crypto. Typically, it's pretty bullish, especially Dogecoin. Oh, here we are. There will definitely be Mars coin. Hey, if he can ICO Mars coin, we could definitely ICO Cookie coin. APHA trying to hold 20. I would love for it to hold 20, but now that I bought shares, I don't feel like that pressured. Like there's no time box on it. I didn't play options on it. I just bought shares. So as long as it works out in the long run, we should be pretty solid. Riot not going the way I intended it to. Bitcoin below 50K. What's Bitcoin doing on us? Kind of just trading sideways, honestly. Not much. Sideways. Huge spike, dump, sideways. So like bunch of sideways action in not only the crypto market, but just like the stock market today. APHA hopefully finds support at 20. If you're in APHA, let me know. I'm curious. It's SCKT. Everyone's freaking out about SCKT. Still moving. I mean, wasn't I calling that out right there? How it looked nice. I mean, I in no way expected this. Like, I was like, oh, maybe it'll run to 15, but that's incredible. That's awesome. Who's in SCKT? I was just looking at this. That's awesome. You're Jeff. What's going on about Riot? Man. All right. APHA not holding 20, unfortunately. How's AMC doing? AMC still can't get above 6. GameStop is battling it at 50. These two have now been at the same thing for the past week and a half. Like, they're just not moving. Man, some people are killing it on the SCKT. That is awesome. Look at it. What was like the big announcement? I forget. We were just talking about it. Is Mara moving now? Did I pick the wrong one? Did I accidentally pick Riot? No, like their charts look pretty similar to their. I'm just curious about SCKT now. Like that is incredible. That breakout came. What's Tesla doing? Tesla fell below 800. Whoa. Tesla is getting smacked. Tesla watch 780 to 785. Watch that. Neo getting smacked. Again, we had the breakout on Neo. Couldn't hold. EV is not having a good day. Let's go. Guys, let's turn these things around. Let's get this energy. What are we seeing? Is everyone still on SCKT? What's going on? Everyone joining in? Where's everyone coming from? Why is the viewers spiking right now? Let me know where you're coming in from. SCKT, you guys gotta get, I mean, just so everyone knows, I'm not in SCKT. I'll throw it down here though, just so you guys can watch it in the bottom left. SCKT is on the move. APHA, I would assume at some point it's gonna come back to 20. Okay, so an article just came out about APHA and Tilray merger, came out 3 hours. Market, you said Market Watch. Market Watch, Tilray, APHA, 3 hours. To profit from planned merger of Tilray and APHA by APHA, says this analyst. So what is going on? Investors seeking to profit from the merger of Canadian cannabis companies Tilray and APHA are best to do so by buying shares of APHA, which are trading at a 51% discount over the merger conversion price, according to Cantor Fitzgerald analyst Pablo. This just came out today. Zuniak, or however you say his name, reiterated his overweight rating on APHA and raised his 12-month price target to $25.71. He also stuck with his neutral rating on Tilray. The recent significant bout of volatility in Canadian cannabis stocks may be another deterrent for investors looking at their subsector. But with U.S. MSOs, multi-state operators landlocked, we continue to think that the larger, better managed Canadian LPs deserve a premium for global growth potential. That's interesting. This is on Market Watch if you want to read it in more detail. But just so you know, on APHA, he is now targeting basically $26. And as we're talking about it, it's at 20. So according to that analyst, there is about a $5 upside. That's interesting. SCKT is still pushing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's about to run to $20. Okay, so people are pouring in from Meet Kevin. I would love to do a live stream with Meet Kevin. If you guys could get that somehow trending on Twitter, I would love it. Matt, beginner trader, and his stream at this time, he in Texas. Trades, John Fields. Trades, that's another one that people have been talking about. I really haven't like seen his stuff, but people have been talking about him. I think he's like pretty similar to me, just like streaming the market, talking about the big movers. I don't know. I've been hearing positive things, obviously. Oh, right here, SCKT moving to 20. That's awesome. Meet Kevin. Obviously know who Meet Kevin is. Huge fan of Meet Kevin's content. Trades, a lot of people. Oh, so trades must have been just coming off of his stream then, if there's like a pour over. That's awesome. I should reach out to him. I like I said, I haven't seen his stuff, but it sounds like there's a lot of overlap in our fan base. So maybe we could do some sort of like just dual stream, like talk together. Yeah, I've only been hearing like positive things. I would love to maybe do a stream with him. All right, we are looking for Riot to hold this, hopefully break out, very tied to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think it could do it if it gets above like 49.5. Obviously, if it pushes 50K, it'll keep going. I'm calling for SCKT to like at least test 20 here. APHA bouncing back, that's awesome. Oh, people are saying that they flip between me and Trey all like throughout the day. That's awesome. So who, guys, if you're in the chat right now, let me know. Should I try to reach out to Meet Kevin or Trey? Because a lot of people are saying that like Trey and I are super similar. So I think it could, I think it could work. I think we're like pretty similar people, similar outlooks. So I think it could be fun. Unfortunately, just because of the amount I stream, I don't have like much time to like watch his stuff, but I would love, I don't know, a lot of people are saying that like we're similar, and like I'm all about spreading the love. lot of people are stoked about Trey. All right. I mean, I'll reach out to him. I'll do what I can. Maybe I could somehow get something going tonight with him. I'll try to like talk. I mean, I can see that you guys are crazy excited about Trey. He sounds like an awesome guy. Can someone let me know maybe in like a quick sentence or something about like what his trades 100% Joseph. Wow, you guys are very excited. Let's go. All right, I definitely have to check out his stuff. You guys are very excited about it. So maybe tonight, if I have some time, I'll like check out one of his streams. Thank you, James. Let's go. Love it. All right. So SCKT still looking for $20. I think it's about to come. Let me switch this over to the minute chart. Huge runner today off of like fundamental announcement right there. Just blew through 20. That's awesome. I know Trey is kind of dominant in the AMC. Like I feel from what people have told me, what you guys are saying right now is that he's like almost like the spokesperson for what's going on with AMC. Is that like, am I getting that right? He seems to kind of be like the quasi like AMC expert. Maybe I'm completely wrong though. Trey, lots of interest. Vine. All right, let's check out Vine really quick. Someone just said, I mean, if you post a super chat, my apologies. It just goes crazy. Like I love answering as like all of them as I see them. Vine, Vine. I would be careful with Vine. It gapped down, but it's buying it up, so that's obviously good. I wonder what they did. This is like the reverse split one, I believe. I would watch 950. Be careful about Vine. I want to know why they did the reverse split. This might be like, do a quick Google search to like more so see what's going on. SCKT pushing 22. That's crazy. Let's go, team. Come on, let's get this energy going. Riot, I would love a Riot breakout at this point. SCKT is getting everyone pumped up. Let's go. I mean, SCKT, it looks like it's still going. Like people are just buying. This is the minute chart. Like it's moving a couple dollars per minute. That's incredible. I'm not in SCKT. I did just buy APHA. I'm in just above $20. Looks like they're getting excitement out of the Market Watch article. Is Bitcoin coming back? Not really. Oh, is SCKT now blocked? Who's been having issues with SCKT? There we go. SCKT still moving. That's awesome. Congrats. Let me know, guys, if you're in chat in SCKT, let me know. I mean, those are some diamond hands if you were hopping in on this, but huge congrats. I hope you make some money. All right, even APHA is going. I'm expecting the APHA to have like a little bit of a sympathy play with SNDL and TLRY. Could you give me a breakdown of Flexus AMP token? Just to know more about it, great. If not, so Flexus AMP token. Flexus, I don't know like fundamentally. Flexus AMP token. Is it a crypto over here? AMP. Mike, I hope this is what you're talking about in terms of the crypto. Very strong. Looks like it's forming a bullish pennant. I like that. Should have a nice bullish breakout. I would just watch this, but as it keeps pushing this, like it just like is increasing the chances of it breaking out. But it's also like cent crypto, so I do think that there's some other like interesting opportunities. APHA is starting to rip, going for that new daily high. Will you go long on APHA or swing it? So I am long and I'm going to swing it, John. That's a good question. I was looking for the opportunity to like establish a good position and more of a longer term hold on a cannabis play, and that has now become APHA. For all of these of you who have been joining from TradeStream, just so you know, AMC is still battling it out, trying to like recapture $6, but been struggling like right below it. SEKT still moving. The big thing, this is a good call out from the Discord group. Big thing with SEKT is as quickly as it goes up, remember, like things could reverse tomorrow. Like I don't have I'm not in this fight. I don't have SEKT, but just remember, like it's okay to lock in some of your profits. Like if you're getting hesitant or just like whatever you do, have like you could set up a trailing stop loss. So if it comes down 5-10%, you could pull the cord at that point. Just be like realistic about your risk level. At this point, when it's running so much, I love using trailing stop losses. That's how I would play the situation. But it looks like you're just getting on a nice bullish trend. This is from James. Don't miss out on DSGT. It's only 92 cents. EVs in the US now and 20K. Check them out. DSGT. EV buses and trucks. So another EV play. That ticker is DSGT. Thank you for that super chat there, James. Can you check out SOS? That's another one that's been having a pretty solid day. Let me go to the intraday. I like how it's bending around. It was able to, this resistance turned into support at 1150, swinging back up. Watch 1366. That's the main level to watch here. This could potentially act as resistance once again. I do like the bounce. Maybe we're getting a nice cup formation. So just watch 1366 on SOS and pay attention to what happens there. SCKT still moving. APHA still moving. People are making some money right now. Congrats to everyone. How is CCIV doing? CCIV below 38, kind of trading sideways. SPCE 51 sideways. Tesla, where's our friend Tesla? Is it still below 800? Tesla retook 800. That's good. Look for 800 to hold. Neo kind of not having the best day. Good opening. Poor follow through. For Riot to do well, let's throw APHA up there. For Riot to do well, Bitcoin needs to retake 49,000. SCKT is moving. I wonder if this thing's gonna hit $30. Like this momentum's incredible. The volume per minute is insane. TNXP. Let's look at TNXP. Let's go. SCKT. I mean, I'm excited for all of you. I got in at Tilray at 60. Would you cut your loss? I mean, Patrick, remember, not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do. It just depends on like your outlook on the cannabis sector. However you feel about that. Like if you think, I mean, I'm happy to hold my shares of APHA. Like I got in just now, so it's not like I'm that far away from my own entry point. But I think it's a good multi-year hold. TNXP was requested. Looks like it's selling a bit. Hio, thank you for that super chat. Be careful with TNXP. It's looking a bit weak. I just don't think the risk reward is really there. Can you look at Canon? I bought $15 call option, 200 the extra stock while it was in the high 13s. What would your thought on the next step be? Oh, I mean, $15 call option. I mean, ride this trend. Like, that's awesome. Always, obviously, be hesitant about this gap fill. But on the intraday, when you see things like start to break down, that's when I would like lock in my profits. But right now, the trend is on your side. SCKT, I'm telling you guys, like, it looks like this thing could potentially push 30. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just look at it, so systematic, just up, up, and up, like a perfect staircase upwards. This thing is ripping. That's awesome. Let me know if you're making money on SCKT. I'm not with you on it, but huge congrats. Let's go. APHA might be turned around. SNDL still holding right above $2. Tilray just at 30. So they're not moving much. It looks like the nice cannabis play right now is APHA. We'll see how it develops. But I think almost all eyes are on Socket Mobile. That's wild. I mean, I can mark out 30 for everyone. There we go. I mean, it's a bowl in a china cabinet. That thing is ripping, absolutely mooning. All right, cannabis is waking up a bit. Let's go. Hey Matt, AGTC is up $1.50 since my last chat. Also, casting coach. I'm so sorry. Casting coach. Casting couch. That is completely my fault. I think I made it more funny, but I'm super sorry for that. I guess that's a subliminal issue that I'll have to work out myself. For those of you who know, you know. I'm super sorry, casting coach. AGTC is ripping. Congrats. It sounds like you're making quite a bit. Oh, what an awesome breakout. Congrats to you. I'm sorry for butchering your name. That's super embarrassing. Nice technical breakout above 750. I mean, at this point, like 8 is, of course, a nice psychological level, but pay close attention to 850. I would recommend watching that. MGTI, thank you for that super chat. MGTI, interesting. So not really my style OTC, but watch 19 cents, above 19, and really you might be looking again at 29, but just watch for a nice breakout of 19, and also understand that your closest support is really 14, maybe 12. So this is your closest support. So the risk to reward like setup is nice, but it all comes down, can it break above 19? SCKT still pushing. We got a party if it is able to hit 30. Let's keep this going. 38 Gregs don't like me. Hey, Eddie, I don't like them either. It's a two-way street. Riot not holding the best for the moment. Here we go. APHA looking for continuation. But all eyes are on SCKT. I'm assuming it's halted right now. Probably. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's halted 47, so it'll open back up at 52. Just a volatility halt. They last for about 5 minutes. It's common. Let's switch this over to the minute chart. Norman, thank you for that super chat. Wow, SCKT, the big socket was the big winner of the day. That's awesome. Bitcoin, hopefully it can retake 49,000. SCKT, not frozen, just a halt. It's a 5 minute halt. It'll unhalt exactly at 11:52.06. So right now, East Coast time, it's 11:50. At 11:52.06, it will unhalt. APHA is looking very strong. APHA cannabis play on the top of your screen. Looks like it's about to move. Let's get excited. How Neo fell below 60, Tesla fell below 800. Don't lose sight of those. SNDL coasting right above 2. AMC lost about 5 cents. It's at 560. GME still battling it out at 50. So those Wall Street Bets meme stocks, AMC, GME, just kind of coasting sideways, slightly down. It looks like the 2 million Tuesday thing didn't really play out how like that movement was expecting it to. A lot of people asking 30 plus. I mean, right now the momentum is hugely beneficial to SCKT. I'm watching it. I'm just an onlooker. I don't have a position. I feel like it would be a bit chasey at this moment, but SCKT looks very strong. In fact, it should be opening. We have how much longer? About 20 seconds when I'm filming this for SCKT. We could check it out really quick. But SCKT, this volume is absolutely incredible. EV, Workhorse is down 5% today. EV getting smashed. All right, it should be opening back up. Hello. There we go. All right, SCKT is trading once again. Here we have it. Huge volatility right outside of halts, like people get scared. So the way it works is a lot of times when there are halts, people have scanners. So when there is a halt, they pay attention to see how things play out. A lot of day traders like trading unhalted stocks. So you're going to see big volatility. Did it already get halted again? Might have. Yeah. Already halted again. So once again, SCKT, another volatility halt. It'll be unhalted at 57.29, 11:57.29 Eastern time. It will be unhalted again. Pretty crazy. You know, we were just talking about how it's a quiet day in the market, and then you have wild swings like that. That's awesome. All right, APHA though gives us something to watch during all this craziness. APHA looks like it's coming again above 2050 maybe. How's Doge doing? Doge at 5.5 cents. Would love for it to retake 6 cents. Would really love for it to get above 7 cents. Bitcoin selling off a bit. Actually, we should check on Bitcoin. I would very much prefer that Bitcoin can hold this support at 58 or 48.5. Looks heavy though. Ethereum looks heavy. Dogecoin looks heavy. On these intraday 5-minute charts, or these are 30 minutes on the bottom, but Bitcoin does look like it needs to catch a bid pretty quickly. Usually, what happens usually after halt? I think there is a statistical thing for halts like right away to get smacked, but then after that, like I'm talking within the first couple seconds, just because people are scared. But after that, I'm sure the stats are kind of split on what it will really do, like even more than 10 seconds. Huge volatility. I think the biggest thing you can assume after a halt is just more volatility. They have halts to try to dampen volatility, but I honestly think it kind of does like the opposite. How's PLTR doing? Remember they reported this morning. Still in that level of support. Battling it out. Missed on earnings this morning for everyone interested in this data analytics company. When is this halt over? 57:30. So we have about 2 minutes left. EV is having a rough day overall. Fuel cells down, Workhorse is down, NIO's down, Tesla's down. CCIV, how is it actually down? Yeah, it's down 5%. So EV rough day. CIM breakout from Bryant. Let's check out CIM. Let's see what it's doing. Whoa, CIM is moving. Investment Corporation. Worthwhile. I don't know what's going on, but nice action midday. So maybe worthwhile to throw on to your watch list. Riot. Would love for Riot to pick back up. APHA swinging back a bit. We should be about a minute away from SCKT opening. Where are we at? Yeah, exactly a minute until SCKT is back on the market. AMC selling off a bit, down to 550. GME actually broke below 50. Tough. There's clear bullish momentum in them. LKCO, we looked at that a bit this morning. Man, CIM's looking good. LKCO. Another one showing a lot of strength today. Look at it. I mean, if it can, it looks like it's pushing. There's going to be resistance at that $3 level, but man, above that, another one worthwhile to put on your watch list could really run here. Where are we at? All right, 10 seconds here. We can watch the SCKT opening. It's about to open. DNN, the uranium miner, also doing well today. Thank you for that super chat, Nick. Shout out. All right, how much longer? This should be opening in mere seconds. We're trading just below 23. There will probably be a big volume spike within the first couple seconds here. What are we doing? Is it going to open? 57. Oh, 30 seconds now. Okay. Here we go. Bitcoin is selling off a bit, so it's bringing Riot down with it. It's right at that support of 48,400. We now have about 20 seconds until SCKT opens back up. Am I keeping GME? Yes, I have GME, AMC. I will be holding those till I die if I have to. All right, about 5 seconds. SCKT, let's see how this goes. It's at 22.95 right now. Should be opening. Waldo, good morning, Matt. What are your thoughts on Tilray for cannabis, especially with their ER being bumped up tomorrow instead of March 1st? I would assume that's a bullish thing. Just Waldo, as a whole, I am bullish on the cannabis sector. I think CGC, TLRY, and APHA are all pretty solid plays. I just like them. They're a little bit more established than SNDL or whatever that other O1 is. But I think as a whole, it's a winning sector. This may, because of the halts back-to-back, this may now be a 10-minute halt on SCKT. So we're looking for 12:02:29. Yeah, 2 5-minute halts so quickly. The second one will get turned into a 10-minute halt. Ooh, Riot is not holding its gains right now. What's going on with Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin dropping below that support at 48,400, which is pushing Riot down. I'm also assuming that Mara is going down because of it. I wouldn't say that the rally for SCKT is over. If anything, now more people are like, it's getting brought up to them because of all these halts. Man, Riot is getting smacked down to 55.60. Wow. SNDL just invested 22 million into an edible company today. Interesting. I would think if that news is true, I would expect a better like follow through. Hexo mooning. $100 on Hexo. Good luck, Charlie. Fisker having a good day. The EV play we spoke about a little bit last week. All right, we have about, what is it? Minute and a half until SCKT should open. Ooh, I want Bitcoin to bounce very soon. That's, I don't know, sad. I do have that Riot call still. At least I locked in some of those profits. SCKT momentarily. Is Riot going back up? I mean, it will go back up if crypto goes back up, specifically Bitcoin. So watch them. They will kind of move in unison. SNDL, I wouldn't say that it's finished as long as it's holding $2 and really $1.75. I think the bull scenario is still intact. Obviously, that's just my own opinion on it. Let's go. SCKT should be opening very soon. Yeah, 52, so add 10 minutes. So 12:02, 29 seconds. All right, so about 30 seconds now until SCKT should open back up. We'll check on that. Right here, SCKT. I just want to see on the other screen the volume. So like APHA already fighting back. That's awesome. All right, SCKT, let's see what happens right there. Open back up, gap down, green. Let's see what we could lead to something interesting. Trey trades. Hey, hey Trey, I've been hearing a lot of awesome things, Trey. I would love to reach out to you. I could like DM you on Twitter. You could DM me. It seems like there's quite a bit of demand for us to do some sort of live stream together. I think that's an awesome idea. I'm hearing some great things that we have a lot of like similar outlooks. I think it would be fun. Congrats. I saw that you did a stream with me, Kevin, man. That's awesome. Love that you're stopping by. I think we can make something fun if you're interested. Let me know. SCKT moving already. Let's see if there's follow through. APHA looking strong. Just sold hundreds of shares of Nokia. I couldn't continue seeing it go down, but I'll continue to add more money to AMC. Trey. Hey guys, in chat, I'm not seeing the message from Trey, but I'm believing you that he's in here. If you want us to do some sort of live stream together, let him know you're in. Is he still in here? Sorry, the chat's a bit delayed, but let him know if there's interest, because I mean, I'm definitely game. I mean, it sounds like he runs the Gorilla Gang, I run Space Apes. It kind of seems like a match made in heaven. A crossover event. Gorilla Gang, Space Apes. It all works out. SCKT already moving again. APHA having a tough time. All right, Trey's got to show love to my fellow brother, man. Loving the stream. We can definitely chat, my friend. All right, Trey, I'll make sure to, I mean, just check your Twitter or DM me on Twitter. If I don't see a DM from you, I'll find you on Twitter and send you something. We'll make it work. I think we can make something fun. I appreciate that super chat, by the way. You know how tough it can be to read all these chats when it's moving a million miles per hour. Let me actually do that. There we go. All right, Trey, I'm tracking you down. Trey, I assume your name is under Trey Trades. All right, just found you, buddy. Trey, big issue. Can't DM you. If you're still there. Rachel, thank you for that super emote. Trey, I just found your Twitter, but since we don't follow each other, I don't think I can DM you. Dude, SCKT still moving. Looks like it's about to go for a new intraday high, all-time high. I mean, we're looking at $30. Riot, how's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still bouncing off that 48.4 area. Let's hope that that can hold. APHA. All right, SCKT needs to go up here. That's the big mover. Incredible. This movement on SCKT, absolutely incredible. I'm sure it's like making a lot of Trey. All right. All right, got you, Trey. All right, SCKT double rejection at 26. Let's go. We're going to the moon. Moon gang. Got it. We're going to make it happen, team. Don't worry. Gorilla Gang, Space Ape crossover. It's coming. Theaters near you. It'll be there soon. SCKT coming up on this support. Watch 21. I mean, this is just crazy price action getting out of hand. There's no way. The gap up was probably a nice like fundamental announcement, but then this is just like the shorts getting scared, getting demolished. You can see how quickly like the velocity of it picks up. APHA going down, Riot going down. CCIV, at least it retook 38. SPCE above 50. Tesla below 800. EV's having a rough day. What do I think will happen to Doge long term? I don't know. I like Bitcoin and Ethereum better long term relative to Dogecoin. Jason. All right. Crypto having a rough afternoon at the moment. APHA not holding 20. Not too much going on. AMC down to 550. GME breaking below $50 a share, unfortunately. LKCO, a breakout, someone's saying. Nice. LKCO on the move. We were looking at that. Very similar chart to SCKT. Man, nice push right above 3. Look for it to hold 3, and it could keep going. Just be a little bit wary about the RSI. It is getting into the overbought territory. Volatility in the indexes. Just getting that message on Twitter. Thoughts on AGTC? AGTC. I mean, running, just be like, your support right now is at 740, so just be careful. Like, that was a very nice push on AGTC. AGTC showing like a lot of strength today. A lot of strength. SCKT is not done. It looks like it's coming back up to it's 26 once again. That's crazy. SCKT, watch it. Huge movement, nice volume. Volume's a little low now, but I bet if it's coming back up to 26, you'll see a continuation in its volatility spike. Is Palantir moving? Once again, Palantir, they had their earnings actually breaking below its region of support. Be careful with Palantir. I want to wait to see how it kind of plays out today. This might just be an overreaction to the earnings announcement this morning. Is SOS moving? Yeah, downward. It didn't follow through. So on SOS, watch 1085. See how it plays out from there. What do I think about SENS? I mean, I like the fundamental development of what's going on with their diabetic tool. So I think that's pretty cool. Like, SENS as a stock is showing some pretty interesting price action. Is BlackBerry dead? Brendan, no. I mean, they still have like some fundamental drivers to them, like as a company. So I wouldn't say that they're dead. Is there better opportunity in the overall market? Well, that's a completely different question. I wouldn't say that BlackBerry's dead. They like are a pretty sizable company. Plug is going down. EV is going down. Just not having the best day. CTRM short is 1,400% according to Estimate Sales Training. Hey, could lead to a short squeeze opportunity. CTRM, for those of you who don't know, is a marine shipping company. Last week they were doing pretty good because it was reported that they bought, I believe, 2 new shipping ships, which is obviously good for them to like generate more profit. APHA struggling to hold 20. Let's hope that it does. What is this? SCKT, Socket Mobile, potentially making a new support right at 22. Support. Let's see if it can hold a 4th time or if the bears get a bit too strong. Wanting to get in on Apple because of high cost per share. What is the best way to go? Share portions over time. When is a good entry point? So Robert, depending on like how you're trying to play that, if you have a long-term play, yeah, just cost average into it. Just like buy it in increments. You'll have a cost average in as long as like over the long term, which I believe will happen, that Apple goes up, you'll be fine. If you're looking for more of like a quick trade, that's when you're going to care a lot more about the technical analysis on it. Let me bring up Apple. But just so you guys know, I'm a long-term bull on Apple. I'm invested in it. It is coming up on an interesting support at 132. which is previous resistance. So like that's a good risk to reward setup. If it breaks below, well, you could risk 130 before it breaks. You could cut your loss very quickly. But overall, I am more than happy to hold my shares of Apple for like years to come. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Robert. Unknown. Where's the best place to buy Doge? A platform that gives you your keys to your coins and allows transfers. So this was asked last week, and I'm not on Kraken or Binance, but then I've been hearing positive things about them of getting the actual coin. Can anyone confirm that? The best play to not only buy Doge, but then to be able to like take it offline? Any confirmation on that would be useful. SCKT coming down, not holding. Hey, at least Riot's coming back up. I would love for Riot to test this trend line / that $59 area. Kind of selling off a bit there with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin still battling it out at 48.4. Is Tesla going back up? Over the long run, I would guess so. But right now, like on an intraday basis, it is struggling at 800. SCKT selling now. APHA, maybe we should switch these two back. Riot looks like it's turning back around. SCKT. Double topped at 26. Next potential stop is really pretty much 19. So watch $19 on SCKT. Be careful. Like this is when you have massive moves like this, as quickly as they go up, they could come down. That's why you always have to be like just careful with a trailing stop loss or something along those lines. Know your own risk. Go into it with a plan and do your best to stick to that plan. SNDL still holding $2. Tilray still holding 30. CCIV trading sideways at 38. Virgin Galactic just above 50. Neo could not hold 60. Tesla could not hold 800. Not kind of shaping up to be a now that SCKT isn't moving, kind of almost a boring afternoon, but we'll see how that goes. Did SCKT halt again? I don't think so. Oh, it did. SCKT probably now back to a 5-minute halt. Should unhalt at 12:21 and 18 seconds. I was wondering why SCKT wasn't moving, just like volatility halt downward. That one should be a 5-minute one, just so everyone knows. Stocks do not go up forever. That's why it is important at certain points to lock in your gains, of course. Hey, as a quick reminder, everyone, if this is your first time just joining the Moon Gang, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification, turn on your hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything, whether it's a live stream or just the clips of it, quick technical breakdowns of individual stocks. If you like that type of stock market content, make sure you join up. The Moon Gang is more than happy to have you. APHA still battling it out at 20, fighting its heart out to keep 20. All right, Riot hopefully retaking 58.40 soon. How much longer do we have on this? 21, so about a minute and a half left on, actually 1 minute on SCKT, then it'll be reopened. The halt happened right above $20. Jesus, thank you for that super chat. Very kind. I appreciate it. Shout out, man. AMC to the moon. AMC. Hey, at least it bounced off of 550 back to 560. AMC, important technical price level is $6. APHA moving. This should unhalt very, very soon. 21. So about 30 seconds until SCKT. OCGN's coming back. Not particularly. Oh, like off of the intraday low. Yeah, it is. I like that. That's a good bounce off of 1060. Hang on. All right. So we have to look at BP. I just want to see this halt. Okay, SCKT holding 20 thus far. SCKT right here, 2050 after the third halt in seemingly like half an hour. SCKT, tons of halts. Is AMC still shorted? The last numbers I saw were yes, not as high as before, but still like abnormally high for the stock market. All right, Riot pushing. Let's see what happens at 58.40. Is Bitcoin? Bitcoin's still kind of going sideways. Yeah, SCKT really trying to hold 20 right here. It's at 2050. All right, let's go Riot. Let's go crypto. APHA would love for this to become something. CKT, it's just not giving up, man. It's fighting. That's awesome. Do you think that Workhorse could recover? Yeah, I am a long-term investor in Workhorse. I think there's a very good chance of Workhorse getting the USPS contract, especially with the current presidential administration in the US. So like this sell-off today in Workhorse will not bother me. AMC going back up, bounced about 15 cents off that 550 level. SCKT, man. Oh, wow. Watch it at 24. Rejection. Just pay attention to 24. Wow. SCKT, absolute monster. And it doesn't look like it's done. The volume is low. Pay attention on the bottom of the chart. You can see these volume bars are like smaller and smaller. APHA, look at that. Nice breakout on the minute chart. Let's see if it can hold. What does lock in your gains mean? That's not a stupid question. That's a good question. It just means like you sell either all or a portion of your position for profit. Like, so you close the position at a profit just like to take the risk off the table. Like you're locking in your gains as in selling your position. I should say closing your position. Selling isn't technically right. You could be playing it like either way. Tilray bounce back. Tilray, nice. Bounce off of 30 up to 31. SNDL still hovering right around 2. Poor movement on SNDL today. I'm sure Tilray and APHA will kind of be moving in unison just because of like what's going on with the merger. I believe, doesn't Tilray have its earnings announcement tomorrow? They moved that up. Maybe potentially super good news. So I think, look at this, APHA rejected at this trend line. Watch for that swing around. Maybe some nice movement in Tilray, APHA tomorrow. Make sure they're on your watch list. Man, Riot can't get above that 58.40 where it was previous support. Neo, man, I thought it was a good play, but it's just like it can't catch its own bid. SCKT, look at it's on the move. Wow, someone's getting very excited about SCKT. Socket Mobile, the surprise mover of the day. Let's see how SCKT, I'm curious about how it react to 24. APHA not giving up with the fight. Looks like it wants to do the, I guess, what, fourth test of this trend line? Here we go. APHA, nice. Riot showing a little bit of green. Socket Mobile showing a little bit of green. This was all just like crazy price action driven. Wow. Insane. It's cool how all that plays out. Cade. Can I take a look at ADMA? ADMA. 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 Let's look. Cade. I mean, you could look for itself to catch soon between 250 and 260. Like maybe you could look for a bounce off of that. I mean, right here, the RSI was pretty blown out at this point of rejection. A lot of weakness. But next, like really between 240 and 260, you're looking for a bounce. Below 240, like maybe the low twos then. But I guess if I were you, I don't know where you got in, but I would pray for a bounce between 260, 240. And if it doesn't bounce there, I'd probably cut my losses. That's how I'd personally handle it. But also, like, I mean, it's right at this resistance, which might now turn into support. So you might get lucky. There is obviously quite a bit of factor of like luck in the market. But I would just watch these like previous spikes and hope that one of them turns into a support. Thank you for that super chat. Is ZOM moving? Everyone's about ZOM right now. ZOM looks like it's about to puke, guys. I would be careful with ZOM. ZOM is looking very, very heavy from a technical perspective. You have bearish divergence in the RSI. Be careful with ZOM, please. APHA on the move once again. Riot. I would love for Riot to get above 59.60. All right, team. All right, Moon Gang. Here's the deal. It is 12:30 Eastern. We will take an hour break. I will be back at 1:30 Eastern. I promise you in just 60 minutes. And if things get moving, I'll be back even earlier. But we will be back for the closeout, the market close section. Don't forget, if you haven't already, join up with the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. All of the important things are in the description of this video. If you want 2 free stocks with Webull, that's there. If you want to get $250 in Bitcoin, that link's there with BlockFi. There's a lot of things going on. All those links are below. My book suggestions, like all that stuff. Before I sign off, hang on. I want to just What are your thoughts on socket? Do you think it's going to go up more? I mean, Connor, honestly, this is just like a random play at this point. If it breaks below 2019, like right here, I would say it's over. But like, just look for this pattern of higher lows to continue, and that's still bullish. My main watch is to see how it reacts to 24. That's what I would personally suggest over like this like lunch break period. Just watch what happens at 24. If it comes below like these high 19s, I would probably say that the party's over for it. Just one of those freak like crazy high price action things. But overall, I will be back in 1 hour. Everyone get some tendies, get some rocket fuel in your system. We will be back. Just make sure like to stay up to date with the Moon Gang. All you have to do is subscribe and turn on your notifications. All the other important things are in the description of this video. I will see you back very, very soon. Thank you for spending a portion of your morning with me. Have a good one.